package now?
Well, we thought it might rain for the Murray game. So I went to Coach Stallings. I said we need to be ready for that. We need to be ready for it to rain because we've had trouble throwing the football anyway. So we put a few wishbone plays in, and we had a little bit of success with it. When you talk about scheme stuff like that, I really think that you put different schemes in, but you're really just trying to get touches for your best athletes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to run offensive plays to get the ball in our most skilled kids' hands the most. We need to get more kids touches. We need to keep kids fresh. So we're going to do some different things and try to do a simpler style of offense so we can build some momentum offensively.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about the wishbone that you guys went to down at Murray, you don't usually see somebody take their quarterback and move him to fullback and bring in another quarterback to run the wishbone.
Well, that's what we do right now. And I've preached this all year with the kids. I don't need somebody who's just pigeonholed into one position. I need football players, and that's what we need more of right now. We need football players that are just willing to do whatever coach asks them to do and are versatile. We don't have a lot of depth right now. We're a young football team. I would say that we probably don't have 20 kids on our team that are really, truly varsity football players. We're probably playing a lot of kids that should probably be playing solely at the junior varsity level. But when you're having a down year and you're 0-8 and you get a bunch of young kids that are JV talent levels that are playing varsity, and they got to be flexible. They got to be willing to move around. And Jack Roach he's a football player, and he'll play wherever we need him to play. He play fullback, play defensive end, play linebacker. Does a good job at all of them, and we need kids like that. We need kids like Cooper Mobley, who's willing to move around, play different positions. Gus Fox has played a bunch of different positions for us. And we're going to do that with some other kids because we got to get the ball in the hands of our faster guys, our athletic guys. So we need to score some points.
Dalen Lander continues to show good things at quarterback. I think he's improving all the time. Made a good pass to get you guys in scoring position for that touchdown at Murray.
Yeah, Dalen has a lot of potential. He plays on the other side of the ball too. He plays safety and corner, and he's a really athletic kid. He's a freshman, so. The game is fast for him. I'm sure, he's playing 8th grade football last year. Throws a good ball. He's athletic, but, the learning curve is kind of thrown him for a loop. When he was in middle school, he could make a lot of plays just on pure athleticism, but you got to be a little more disciplined with your reads. You got to study film more, and those are the things that he's growing in and getting better. And he's gonna be a good one in the future.
Yeah, it feels like the running game at times has showed some real promise for you guys. Just seems like the passing game, we've just missed a pass or two here or there, and you got to feel like if the passing game ever clicks a little bit, you guys are really going to take a big leap offensively.
Well, what the thing with the passing game is there's a lot of cogs in that wheel, and it seems like when we get one cog fixed, something else breaks down. Like it seems like we run a route correctly, and it's open, and the protection breaks down. When we get good protection, and the route's open, and we can't complete the pass, or we can't catch the pass, and it just seems like so far this season, we've always got one thing hanging us up. So it'd be great if we got there and got some flow going and got in a rhythm running and throwing the football. And that's what I hope happened. We've had a good week of practice. Kids have been excited despite being 0-8. We've got good attitudes. We've got kids going out there and competing. And we just need to keep that attitude for 4 quarters of this game tonight.
Well, you said going down to Murray that you guys weren't just going down there to play. You were going down there to win a football game, and you guys did that by doing some different things offensively and, going for it on 4th down a couple of times.
Yeah, we're not afraid to take risks. We kind of feel like, what do we got to lose? We're going to go out and play to win. We're not going to play it safe. There's no reason for us to. We want to get our first win, and every week I preach to the kids that that's our goal. We're going to win, and that's what we're going for tonight. Crittenden County is a good football team, and if we were able to upset them, it'd be a great win for us. But we're going to have our hands full, and we're going to have to come play. We're going to have to bring it physically, and we're going to have to be disciplined with our handle the ball, not turned over, because if we turn it over, they're going to exploit it. So we got to play disciplined football and keep the ball away from them, and play good defense, not give up any big plays, and hopefully it'll give us a chance to win.
Yeah. The team keeps showing up, though, with what looks to be a really good attitude, and that's quite a feat, because when you're 0-7 or 0-8, that's a tough thing to do. But the guys every Friday night show up, and they're ready to play.
We have a small senior class, and really the key thing is when those younger kids see those seniors showing up and keeping a good attitude, that it'll trickle down to them. The seniors, when you're 0-8, sometimes teams when they're 0-8, they just mail it in, and they just give up, and kids quit, and we've had some good leaders step up. Maurice Seals has been playing great football, and Cole Sherrill's been playing great football. And those are two of our senior linemen, and that's an example to those guys. Maurice had 14 tackles. He's throwing guys off blocks and making plays. Cole Sherrill's flying around and being physical, and that's important for the young guys. That's setting an example to them that no matter what your record is, and no matter how far you get out there and play hard, play the game the way it's supposed to be played. And I'm proud of those guys, and I respect what they've done.
The Tigers are in Marion tonight to take on the Crittenden County Rockets. Back with the head coach after this here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Tri-Shoes, they're ordering it your way. How would you like to have a vehicle built just for you? Little things are important, like rich colors, big screens and displays, almost like watching TV. Exteriors with beautiful style and powerful engines that respond to the lightest touch on the accelerator. It's time to get what you want. Order your new ride and feel the thrill when you drive off the lot. Tri-Shoes in Princeton is the one-stop shop for everything your vehicle needs. For more information, visit Triceuse.com. That's Triceuse.com.
At Trilogy Performance Sports, they believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training. Their staff members are actively enriching the lives of their members and creating a community of like-minded people. And getting you in shape is their #1 goal. They have everything you need: knowledge, experience, and equipment. They find out what's important to you and design a customized plan that fits your needs. Learn more at TrilogyPerformanceSports.com.
The WPKY News Edge team is dedicated to keeping you informed around the clock. News, weather, and sports. Join us weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. Plus 24/7 when you need it at WPKYOnline.com and worldwide on the free WPKY app. The complete coverage you deserve from a proven partner. No fees, the way it should be. We are 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
The Caldwell County Tigers and the Crittenden County Rockets coming up at 7 o'clock tonight. We're talking with Tiger head coach Aaron McClung about the contest. And, Coach, when you look at the Crittenden County offense, what concerns you the most with the Rockets?
Well, the number one thing that concerns me is they got a really good quarterback. He's a good athlete. He throws a good ball. He's very disciplined. Their coaches do a great job. They run a balanced offense. They run out of a spread, but they're very effective in running the football. I really feel like their ability to recognize weaknesses on our defense and run the ball is what won the game for them last year. They ran the quarterback a bunch to finish the game, and it hurt us bad. And I can't say enough good things about him. Everything I've seen out of him, he's just smart, disciplined, and we're going to have to make him uncomfortable, because if you let him sit back there, he'll just pick you apart. So they got 2 senior running backs that are good. They got a couple of receivers that run great routes, run smart routes, catch the ball, can get deep on you. So we got a tall task ahead of us, because they got some good football players and disciplined football players. They're not more talented than us, but right now they're playing better than us, and that's really, if we want to have a chance to compete with them, we got to play better.
Well, we talk a lot about our schedule and it being difficult this year, but you look at Crittenden County, they've played a pretty difficult schedule at times, too. I mean, you mentioned McCracken County earlier. They played Owensboro Catholic. So, I mean, I think that helps this time of year.
They played Union County. They scrimmaged Madisonville. So, they play some good football teams, and I have a lot of respect for that. They could load up on and get some easy games. They do have a couple easy ones in there of people that I wish would play us, but scheduling is kind of weird sometimes. But they definitely play a challenging schedule for a school their size, and they're not afraid, and they played well in those games. Some of those they've been in those games. They took McCracken County into the fourth quarter. They got Ocath to 20-12, I think, early. They're a good football team.
Yeah, that Murray win, I think, probably the best one on the Crittenden schedule right now. And you just go back, and Crittenden County was actually down, I think, early in that game, but put together a really strong second half.
Yeah, Murray moved the ball on them a lot. But, one thing that Crittenden did differently than how we've been playing so far this year is they kept playing until they made when they saw an opportunity to make a big play, they made a big play. Murray made some mistakes in special teams, and Crittenden took advantage of it. And Murray fumbled the ball, Crittenden took advantage of it. And there's so many times this year we haven't made those plays yet. The ball hits the ground and we're right there, and then they recover it, or they throw it right to one of our DBs and we knock it down, but we don't intercept it. We break a run and a short run, and then we get a penalty. We just haven't taken advantage of any of our big plays yet, and I hope it happens tonight because that's what we need.
Well, one thing about Crittenden County you have to watch out for, though, they're not above a trick play or two coming at you.
Oh yeah, they always do. One year they hit a fake punt against us, I think 2 or 3 times. So much to where I just said, we're just going to play defense. I'll just keep the defense on the field because I just got sick of seeing it. But they're very creative. They're a young bunch of coaches. They have some young coaches. They have some guys that have been there for a while, but they're a young bunch. They're smart guys and creative, and they've done a really good job.
Yeah, and you might see an onside kick somewhere along the way.
Highly likely. We're going to be ready for it because they've done it a bunch, and they're not afraid to take chances. They play to win every game too. They do a lot of things that I like and respect. So I'm excited about playing them, and I really want to beat them. But they're a good football team.
You really have to be disciplined, even on an extra point. They'll line up and they may pull a 2-point play out of that.
They will, but hopefully that we won't give them the opportunity to exploit us on that. We work on that every week. We work on that fake extra point every week. So hopefully we'll be ready for it if they want to do it, and not be complacent if we give up a score and then let them sneak in a 2-point conversion. So we'll see.
Yeah. What kind of defense can we look for out of the Rockets, and how can you guys attack that?
Well, they kind of run a 3-3 stack, and they'll rotate into a 3-2 look. It's a similar defense to us, but they'll probably move around a little bit more. They probably blitz a little bit more. They play a mostly cover 3 look. They'll present some cover 2 look. They do probably move around more. They're like us. They don't have gigantic defensive linemen or linebackers, so they try to get guys on the move and really depend on pursuing of the football. They do a great job of pursuing of the football. In high school football, if you got great team pursuit, you're going to usually be good on defense.
Yeah, like I said, the last several matchups have been pretty tight, and I expect this one to be tight. Even though like I said, you look at records, Crittenden County's 4-4. Tigers are 0-8, but I can remember some Crittenden County teams that didn't have great records and really made a battle of it all the way through the end.
They're always going to be up to play us, and our kids will get up to play them. So that kind of a rivalry game like that can kind of make it a little more unpredictable. So I hope we come play well tonight.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can look at an 0-8 season and say maybe there's not much to play for, but when you've got Crittenden County coming up tonight and still a game with Trigg County, if you're a Caldwell County Tiger football player, that's lots to play for.
I think it's a lot to play for. I mean, it's a big game. Kids really want to win. We've had a good week of practice, and we've prepared to go out, and I think we got a game plan that we can win the game with. So it is an important game. It's going to affect probably where some people go in the playoffs. It may not change ours, but it might change it for some other people. And it's the week before we play our last regular season game against Trigg County. So it's important. It's an important game.
What are the keys to success tonight for you guys?
Well, I told the kids yesterday that I feel like the two key things are coming out and playing physical on both sides of the ball. Number one, I feel like if we come out and we're a physical football team, that we set a tone and we're physical for the whole game, that we'll have a chance to win. And the second most important thing is that we take care of the football. No fumbles, no interceptions. We have got to make sure that we don't give them anything. We have to take care of the football. With the things we're doing on offensively now, it's important that we are solid in our exchanges. So I think that's the other important element.
All right, good luck to you guys tonight.
Thanks, Todd.
That's Tiger head coach Aaron McClung as the Tigers get set to take on the Crittenden County Rockets here in Marion tonight. That's going to wrap up our pregame interview with the coach. Stay tuned. The Tiger pregame show is coming up next here on 1580 103.3 WPKY.
The weatherman says it's time to get out of the house. Goodwin Insurance wants you to know they can insure all your toys. Boats, jet skis, ATVs, golf carts, well, you get the point. Goodwin Insurance is dedicated to finding you the best policy with the best service at an affordable price. Insure your toys with Goodwin so all you have to worry about is the fun. Contact them today for a quote.
Goodwin Insurance of Princeton, Cadiz, or Marion, or online at insurewithgoodwin.com.
Powering your lives and lighting up your nights. Princeton Electric Plant Board's community spirit shines bright. Entrusted with the glow of our fields, they keep our Tigers' pathways illuminated to victory. A shout out goes to our Tigers, Preston Burrell and Cole Wyatt, as they roar into a new season. Good luck, Tigers. Here's to a safe and victorious year from your one and only Princeton Electric Plant Board. They're not just a service, they're community.
Spark up your weekend with smoky goodness from The Joint Barbecue Wings and More. They're grilling to perfection. Authentic barbecue for a lip-smacking meal. Dig into their tender ribs paired with signature sauces. Or go whole hog with their pulled pork. Add to it some of the most delicious homemade sides for the perfect weekend treat. Visit The Joint Barbecue in Eddyville or delight your senses online at thejointbbqwky.com. Remember, life's sweeter when you're at The Joint.
When we say
classic hits,
we mean. Listen to WPKY worldwide at
WPKYonline.com. WPKY.
Cozy Living, Interior and Boutique, cheering on all Tiger athletes.
Time to head live to the stadium for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew. The Caldwell County Tiger pregame show is on the air.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Marion, Kentucky. Tonight, the Caldwell County Tigers hit the road for a border battle with the Crittenden County Rockets. The Tigers are still looking for that elusive first win of the season and stand at 0-8, while the Crittenden County Rockets come into tonight's game at 4-4. We'll start breaking this one down on the Farmers Bank pregame show next on your home for Caldwell County football, 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and online at WPKYonline.com.
Financial planning should be specific to you and your life circumstances. That is why we created Invest FB Wealth Management, a division of Farmers Bank. Hi, I'm Jeff McDaniels, Invest FB's lead financial advisor. Whether you're saving for retirement, starting a business, or planning your family's future, our individual and comprehensive approach can help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us today at our Princeton or Eddyville offices to start a conversation about your individual financial needs.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student-athletes. Each week, a student-athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements. The Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
Welcome back to Crittenden County High School and into the Farmers Bank pregame show. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, your home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. Their team wants to wish the Tigers good luck this season and to let you know they're there to support you. You can bank on it. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, Bruce McAllister here at the field. John Miller on controls. Todd Griffin on the sideline. We'll talk to Todd a little bit later in the contest. But, guys, tonight, Caldwell County at 0-8 comes in against a Crittenden County team that has a lot going on this year, some good play, a lot of passing offense. It's going to be another tough matchup for Caldwell County tonight.
It's a big, tough matchup, one that we can win, Dennis, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, listening to Coach McClung and seeing how we've improved the last couple games, if we can do a lot of things right tonight and get breaks going our way, you never know, and we probably are down maybe three athletes tonight. We'll go over those later in the injury report, but no, I think we can play well tonight.
Yeah, Bob. I'm going to have to work with the programmer because we've got to get Coach McClung's show moved, because I'll kind of try to think of stuff, put it together for this part of the show, and he done steals all my thunder going in. But, this is the third game I've done with you guys, and, first time that physically we're not at a disadvantage to our opponent. Up front, our offensive line, I think, can compete with their guys. They're not an overly large team. Their quarterback pretty much dominates their whole offense. He's obviously their leading passer. He's their leading rusher. So, if we can manage to control him, get a handle on him, maybe get some things to happen offensively for us. Like Coach McClung said, they're close. There's always something missing, and maybe it all comes together tonight for them. We've got a thin margin for error, but, maybe tonight's the night that the ball bounces our way, things go our way, and we get out of here with a win. It's a rivalry game, so anything can happen.
Last week we played Murray, got out of the gate pretty good in that one. Actually had a 7-0 lead with just over 3 minutes to go before halftime in that one. Kind of woke Murray up a little bit. They came back and scored just about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later on. But Caldwell County this year, Bob and Bruce, are getting away a little bit from the passing game and more to a running game, which is not what you think about when you think about Caldwell County football, but it's come out of necessity. They showed a new wishbone set last week, ran that a few times, ran with some success, actually got the touchdown out of that set last week. So you look for them to use that more tonight against Crittenden County, a team that has given up, 1,441 yards rushing this year. So you look for Caldwell County to run the football quite a bit tonight.
And certainly, Dennis, I think you're right in that regard. We've had 2, possibly 3 weeks to kind of learn, I won't say a new offense, but to put in an offense that features the talents that we've got in the backfield and what we can do with the football and running it. And point that Bruce alluded to a while ago, this is one of the few times that we're not outmanned in the defensive line or the offensive line by our opponent, and I think that plays into our hands too. I mean, we get to the point where we playing people our size, and having played stellar people the whole year, I think plays into our hands.
Yeah, I think offensively, we kind of morphed a bit into a running team, and again, with the number of yards Crittenden has give up this year on the ground, that's got to be where your offensive game plan is focused. That seems to be the weakness of this team. So, like I said, hopefully our guys can get in there and exploit it, maybe get some big chunk plays, get some yards, get some scores, and see where we go.
Just under 22 minutes before we kick this one off between the Tigers and the Rockets from Marion. We're going to take a break here on the Farmers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll have tonight's injury report as well as looking at a couple of key Tigers to watch for. That's still to come on the Farmers Bank pregame show on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Entering its 10th year, the Planters Bank Season of Giving is a bank tradition that has a goal of bringing awareness to community organizations. This year, the focus is on local and area businesses. Gifts, experiences, and delicious meals will be spotlighted for each of the Planters Bank communities. Planters is sharing a little about the many wonderful small businesses in this area in hopes of bringing additional awareness and even new customers their way during this holiday season.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
Hi, this is Jim Lancaster with H&R AgriPower. For a limited time, take advantage of 0% financing for 84 months on new Case IH Farmall tractors. Now is the time to get a great deal on a new tractor that works as hard as you, Case IH Farmall. Whether you're mowing, baling, feeding, loading, you name it, we have the tractor for you. Stop by and see us at H&R AgriPower in Hopkinsville today and talk to our sales team about the limited time financing offer you don't want to miss.
While supplies last, customers must qualify for program with CNHI Capital.
This is Alan Watts with Your Ag Edge, inviting you to join me Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. for the WPKY Morning Ag Report. We check in daily with Caldwell County Agriculture Extension Agent Shane Bogle, get the latest from fellow farm broadcaster Max Armstrong, take a look at the latest livestock market reports, hear the latest edition of Traveling to Bluegrass, and check the opening grain market with Hopkins Elevator's Ben Westerfield. That's the Morning Ag Report from Your Ag Edge Network on 103.3 FM and 1580 AM WPKY.
We are back to Crittenden County High School and the Farmers Bank pregame show as we get set for the Tigers and the Rockets. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, your home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. Bruce, Bob, Crittenden County ranked in the top 10 and one poll's at number 10. RPI ratings, they're 8th in the state. Caldwell County, of course, 0-8, quite a bit lower in the rankings, but this is a game that I think Caldwell County has been hungry for a while. We have played a lot of big schools this year. Tonight we're coming into a place where we can really match up against a team physically, and I think the Tigers have been looking forward to that.
You're right, Dennis. I think and I think next week is another opportunity for that type of thing to present itself. So we got to come out here tonight and do what we practice all week. Coach McClung has stated that it's been a great week of practice for the kids. So we've got to turn it around, so to speak. And tonight is the night.
Yeah, they've got an opportunity tonight. I mean, Crittenden, again, look at comparable teams. They beat Hopkins Central by 5. We lost by 6, I think it was. So, they beat Murray, but if you watch the Murray game, I mean, Murray had plenty of chances, and Crittenden capitalized on those where Murray didn't. So I don't think they're a better ball club than Murray, but they beat them that night, so that makes them the better ball club, I guess. But, they're not going to physically dominate us. They're just not. They're not a big, strong team. They've got some nice athletes out there, especially the Newcomb kid. But again, we can play with them.
Just about 17 and a half minutes before we kick this one off. Guys, I think the big question every week, the last few weeks when we come in, is who's going to play quarterback. We made a quarterback change about midway of the season or a little bit before. You had Luke Parker starting the season at quarterback. Now you have Jack Roach. You also see Dalen Lander some in there. And tonight, with Dalen Lander out of the game, we may even see Luke Parker back in at times at quarterback along with Jack Roach. So you never know what's going to happen. And I think that's going to play into it a little bit. If you see Luke come in under center, you look for him to throw the ball maybe a little bit more. With Roach, you're going to see probably maybe some wishbone, some I formations, and a chance to run the ball more.
If we do that, Dennis, I'd like to see our ability to sprint outside and make that pass. If we do something like that with Luke, I think Luke he's not a pure pocket passer. We got to get him loose. We also have to protect him because he's may not be seeing a lot of action tonight with nursing a leg injury.
And let's talk about that injury report just a little bit. Brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care to get you back out on the field. Our skilled team of providers have the experience and knowledge to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. Caldwell Medical Center is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics. We know tonight Dalen Lander not playing. We understand maybe a bit of a lumbar strain, so it's going to keep him out of the ball game. Parker with a slight stress fracture in his leg, has it taped up in that left leg. We'll see how he goes tonight. Other than that, as far as I know, Bob, everybody's healthy.
I noticed Max Heaton on the side was in street clothes.
Oh, okay.
So he's been a big part of our secondary defense and special teams. So we've got three really dependable athletes that may not see. Hopefully, Luke gets to see a lot of the field and can do what he does at wide receiver. We think he's strictly offensive minded tonight. Very little defensive temps will he be in on, and so one of the keys, Dennis, is we've got to start the game really on a positive note. We cannot get hopefully 3 and out and get off a bad punt, so to speak. We've got to be a little bit more tough minded here in the first quarter tonight.
We are 15 minutes away from kicking this one off between the Tigers and the Rockets. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go down for our first Go Green Field Report with Todd. That's next on the Farmers Bank pregame show on WPKY.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
At YourSportsEdge.com, we strive every day to continue to bring you the gold standard in high school sports coverage with more on your teams and your players.
Where did it show up there?
And while they are not gold, those crystal awards we have won for doing what we love to do are pretty cool too.
That's something you see every day.
The Kentucky Broadcasters Best Digital Product Award winner.
Ball game over.
YourSportsEdge.com.
For 25 years, La Potosina Mexican Restaurant has been your choice for authentic Mexican food. They appreciate your business through the years. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Pair your favorite meals with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryouts. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant with locations in Princeton and Marion. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. And thanks again for 25 great years.
The WPKY News Edge team is dedicated to keeping you informed around the clock. News, weather, and sports. Join us weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. Plus 24/7 when you need it at WPKYonline.com and worldwide on the free WPKY app. The complete coverage you deserve from a proven partner. No fees, the way it should be. We are 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Welcome back to Crittenden County High School and the Farmers Bank pregame show. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, your home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, Bruce McAllister here to bring you the action tonight. Todd Griffin down on the sideline. We're going to talk to Todd in just a second. Want to mention that tonight's national anthem brought to you by the VFW Post 5595 and VFW Auxiliary. And they salute all who honor our emblem of liberty. Caldwell County, Crittenden County tonight. Let's go down now for our first Go Green Field report with Todd Griffin down on the sideline.
All right, thanks, Dennis. I can almost see you guys tonight. You know, it's like you're not even up in the press box or something.
Almost like that, yeah.
Well, big rivalry game here tonight. Like I talked with Coach Aaron McClung before the game, this is one of those where you can kind of throw the records out. I think the rivalry overrules everything. You look at the two communities, they've been playing each other since 1921, I think, is the oldest date we could find between Princeton High School and Marion High School. So over 100 years, these two teams have been going at it. If you're Caldwell County 0-8, let everything hang out tonight. Go ahead and try to get a win.
Absolutely, Todd. We're looking forward to Caldwell County trying to get that first win of the season here tonight against Crittenden County. Of course, we finish the regular season next week at home against Trigg County, and then it's off to the races in the playoffs. We'll head to Owensboro Catholic for that first round. Getting set now for the coin toss coming up shortly. Bob, would you like to tell the folks our fine coin toss sponsor tonight?
Will, Dennis, it is Farless Realty. Are you ready to sell your home? Call Farless Realty today and let a realtor sell it for you. Ready to buy a home? Don't waste precious time. Farless Realty can help, and interest rates are still good, and the market is still hot. They will work hard to find you a home that will fit you and your family and your budget. Contact Farless Realty at 270-365-5058 or stop by 323 South Jefferson Street in Princeton. Check out all their listings on Facebook and at farlessrealty.com.
Thank you, Bob. Perfect night here for football at Crittenden County High School. Temperature in the mid-60s here at kickoff, should be down in the mid-50s or maybe just a tad lower. It's going to drop pretty quick tonight by the time this one finishes up, but a lot better than running the fans in the press box back home when it's 95 degrees outside. This is a great night for football, clear skies, and everybody's set for a good battle between a couple of border rivals tonight in Caldwell County and Crittenden County.
Feels like a baseball game to me, Dennis.
It's getting close.
About 50,
it's not quite as cold.
55 degrees, yeah.
The last baseball game you and I did, I think we finished up, it was 37 degrees when we left the field.
Wind chill of 29, I think, too.
Still waiting on Crittenden County's captains to get to that side of the field. Caldwell County is set on this side. We'll throw it down with Todd as soon as they get set to go out on the field for that coin toss. Guys, tonight we've got to especially stop Micah Newcomb for Crittenden County. That's the name. Quarterback, he's throwing the ball exceptionally well, 62% completions on the year. He's a 111 out of 179. His touchdown to interception ratio is really spectacular, though. 14 touchdown passes on the season, only 3 interceptions.
And that's your we've got to pinpoint him, because if he's not throwing it, he's running it. So we've got to have at least 2 or 3 people keying on him on just about every play. And then we've got to step up a little bit on pass defense because of his accuracy that we've just pointed out. He does throw the ball well, and what we've seen here in pregame warm-ups, the Rockets catch the ball real well. So we have to know what we're doing in the secondary and trying to contain the Crittenden County offense.
Bruce, it's a little odd to see a Caldwell County-Crittenden County game and figure Crittenden County is going to throw the ball more than Caldwell County.
Yeah, they're going to the spread offense like most everybody else in North America, and so, Newcomb's a good-looking athlete out there. We've got to, as Bob said, we're going to have to contain him, get a little pressure on him, but he's also got running ability, so we can't get so much pressure up the field on him that pocket collapses around him. He steps up and goes. So, I'm sure they've got a plan devised to keep someone kind of attached to him and try to keep him in the pocket. And if he gets out, try to get him before he gets going. So it'll be interesting. If we can do that offensively, we have to get some points. We have to score. We can't get behind. It's just we've struggled to score points all year, and so we've got to keep them from scoring, obviously, but we've got to get some points on the board ourselves and get where we're not having to play catch-up, because we're just not really geared to catch up with the team. We're geared to keep the ball away from the team, possession, and, drives and scores. So hopefully those things come together tonight for the Tigers, and they walk out of here with the victory and ruin Crittenden County senior night, and I would be one of the happiest people in here if that did happen.
Be a nice drive home if that happens.
Absolutely. Captain's going out on the field for the coin toss. Let's throw it down to Todd.
All right, thanks, guys. We're out here at the Crittenden County logo at midfield. All of Crittenden County seniors coming out tonight. After the captains exchange handshakes, Caldwell County senior Maurice Seals will make the call tonight.
You guys play, so we want you to have a good game. White, you take care of your team. Black, you take care of your team. All right, you're the visiting team. You're going to call a coin toss.
Tonight we have referee George Douglas, umpire David Messmer, line judge Roderick Steyer.
Tails he called.
Tails. Alfred Williams, and back judge Tony Jackson.
You won. Defer. You want the ball. Which goal you want to defend? Put your backs over there. You put your backs over here.
All right, guys, Crittenden County won the toss tonight. The Rockets have deferred to the second half, so Caldwell County is going to get the football as we play here tonight. The Tigers get it first in Marion.
All right, thank you, Todd, for that update on the coin toss. 5 minutes left before we kick this one off. Guys, we've talked about Caldwell County showing some different looks last week against Murray on offense. Tonight, defensively, Crittenden County is going to throw the ball majority of the time tonight. Do you come with a little more pressure, or do you fall into a little deeper coverage, trying not to let anybody hurt you?
I'm not sure whether they're a deep throwing team or a 10 to 15-yard throwing team, but I'd say that we have to maybe do a little stunting or something and see how strong their offensive line is with what we have that we're matching up with on that. I think it's a chess match, maybe the first possession or first two possessions, and then we just got to make the what happens line up and kind of put that in our game plan.
Dennis, got some fireworks popping off behind us, so that's adding to the fun.
And right behind us, we might add.
I haven't watched film of Crittenden like coaches do, but, the way they throw the ball and with what we have shown in the games I've seen, I'm not sure I would kind of go with the rush 3, drop 8 guys. And then you've got a lot of traffic out there to throw between. You're not going to get any pressure on the kid, but you know what? He runs the ball extremely well, so keep him in the pocket. Don't give him a lot of people to throw to. Maybe you can get an interception, get a couple turnovers, and see if that happens. It's just kind of what you feel comfortable with your players. And like I said, I don't coach these kids, so I don't know them well enough to know what. But that would be one of the options me sitting here, the armchair quarterback, would look at.
I think they've erased some time off the game clock or pregame clock, so we're going to have a prayer and get set for kickoff. Holy God, thank you for another Friday night. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the field tonight, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
And further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to the people that are ailing in this world today, especially over in Israel. Courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Kickoff is next.
Spark up your weekend with smoky goodness from The Joint Barbecue Wings and More. They're grilling to perfection. Authentic barbecue for a lip-smacking meal. Dig into their tender ribs paired with signature sauces, or go whole hog with their pulled pork. Add to it some of the most delicious homemade sides for the perfect weekend treat. Visit The Joint Barbecue in Eddyville or delight your senses online at thejointbbqwky.com. Remember, life's sweeter when you're at The Joint.
It's a Friday tradition. The smell of popcorn is in the air. The WPKY sports crew is ready. Get on your feet, Tiger fans. It's kickoff time. Caldwell County Tiger football is on the air. Don't miss a moment of tonight's action. Listen live on the free WPKY app, worldwide at WPKYonline.com, and on the air at 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Back to Crittenden County High School. Teams are on the field getting set for kickoff. Kickoff brought to you by Purcell Tire. Let's kick off the season with a vehicle checkup at Purcell Tire in Princeton. Keep your vehicle running great so you'll never be late for school, work, or the ball game. That's that Purcell Tire. The kickoff is up. Angled towards the sideline. Caldwell County receives near the 30 and brought down almost immediately just shy of the 35-yard line as the Tiger offense will come out on the field and have the first possession tonight. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, Bruce McAllister with you here literally field side. We are down in the crowd tonight broadcasting this one. Todd Griffin on the sideline, and we'll hear from him periodically through tonight's contest.
And Dennis, the first quarter tonight going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located on Northfield Drive in Princeton. They're also your local U-Haul dealer. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
Tigers get set offensively. It's Parker, the single set receiver to this side. A three-back set for Parker. He's going to take it the pitch. Goes out to Maddox. Maddox tries to get around the end, has some room, and gets enough to pick up tonight's first down. Good run by Luke Maddox, the tailback.
That's a little wrinkle they've added this week, putting Maddox in the backfield. Hadn't seen that all year.
And they have done away with the field markers here a little bit, Bob, so that one I think is going to be, there may be a flag on the play.
Yeah, I believe it's going to go back. I think there was a hold in there.
Maddox did get across the 45-yard line, but a hold against Caldwell County is going to nullify that gain, and Caldwell County will back up to the 30-yard line. Block in the back instead of the hold for Caldwell County. So
but it brings up a 2nd and 13 for the Tigers.
A good flash on that one, Bob, as you said. Luke Maddox at the tailback as Jack Roach at quarterback. Roach, handoff to Maddox. Maddox hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss of about 4 yards. A little scuffle out on the field, though. They quickly blow the whistles, try to break up a couple of players about 10 yards down the field. But it's Maddox. Dropped back at the 27-yard line. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton. Caldwell County, Crittenden County. Season winding down. Next week, the regular season finale at home against Trigg County. And then playoffs after that.
2nd down and 16 to go.
2nd down and 16 for the Tigers. Snap is back to Roach. Roach with the quick pitch to Maddox. Maddox hit and brought down at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Dennis, that penalty is just, we can't, that's what we cannot have. We had a nice run on that first down play, and then the penalty has set us back behind the chains. And, we're kind of struggling to pick it up at this point. Hopefully something here on 3rd down will break.
Just underway here at Crittenden County. And the ball spotted, at the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 18 for the Tigers. Snap is back. Roach drops back to pass, looks it over, has some pressure. He's going to get brought down, and a flag in the backfield. That one came right behind the sack of Jack Roach.
There is a flag on the play.
I'm sure if it's against Caldwell County, that will be declined, bringing up 4th down and long. We'll see who this one does go on. And it is declined. It's against Caldwell County.
They decline the flag.
And the ball inside the 20-yard line now.
4th down and long.
4th down and 25. And that should bring the punt team out with Caldwell County's number 42 getting set to put this one away. That is Timothy Nichols. Nichols looked good in the pregame warm-ups, really getting a lot of foot on the punts in the warm-ups. A high snap, he's able to pull it down, get some pressure, ball up, and this one sky high, comes down, gets a Caldwell County bounce, and it'll go up near midfield and just across the 50 to the 49-yard line of Crittenden County, where the Rockets will come out with very good field position to start this one off.
Yeah, that's not the start Coach McClung was hoping for. We took the ball in the opening kickoff, and like I said, had a good little play first down. The penalty negated it, got us behind the chains, and just couldn't catch back up. So hopefully the defense here can get a big stop or maybe get a turnover.
Official spot at the 50-yard line. 9:37 left to play in the first quarter. Let's go down for a quick report from the sideline with Todd Griffin.
Yeah, guys, there was actually a penalty marker dropped on the punt. Everyone on the Caldwell County sideline thought maybe the punter had been roughed a little bit, but the officials picked that up and waved it off.
It is Micah Newcomb at quarterback. Newcomb keeps his. He gets hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Cole Sherrill busted through the line on that one and drops Newcomb for a 5-yard loss back to the 45-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 15 coming up for the Rockets.
Big play by Cole there. They were going to run a little quarterback counter and got in behind the pulling guy and got Newcomb down the backfield.
Crittenden County spreads it out with 2 receivers each side. They'll look to the sideline to see if there's any change in that play. Newcomb with one back to his right shoulder. That's Gatton Travis. Newcomb takes it, gets good protection. Now looks to maybe run and throws, pulls up and throws to the sideline. We'll see if it's complete. And they do call it complete down the field in Caldwell County territory to the 44-yard line. In fact, I think they're going to give him a pretty favorable spot down to the 41-yard line.
That was his Howard there, who's leading receiver.
Same formation for Crittenden County. They just switched Gatton to the left shoulder of Newcomb. 3rd down and short coming up for the Rockets. Newcomb gets set for the snap. It's back, low snap. Newcomb keeps it himself, hits the line. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Good job by the Tiger defense to stand up to that one. Again, Sherrill in on the play along with number 55 for Caldwell County.
Held them on that one. It's 4th down. I'm sure they'll go for it. Let's see if the defense can step up here and make a big stop.
55 is Camden Wolford, who was in on that play too, one of our senior. So 4th and 1 coming up for the Rockets.
Big play early in the game in this one. 8:20 left to play in the first quarter. Crittenden County keeps the offense on the field. They'll go for it with 4th down and 1. They have got to get to the 40-yard line for the 1st down. Snap is back, handoff. Big scrimmage at the line. And it looks like the late push by Crittenden County may have picked it up.
Yeah, I believe second effort got him that one.
Just across the 40, and it is a 1st down Rockets. Caldwell County, I thought they were going to stop them. Bob and Bruce, a big crowd right at the line of scrimmage, but they get about a football length past the 40 and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, initially we did make the stop on that guy, but the fullback, he just kept churning and got a little bit more and got the 1st down.
3 back set this time behind Newcomb. He'll hand it off to the middle one. Up the middle it goes. Caldwell County strong, trying to rip that ball away. And it is a handoff to number 5, Gatton Travis. Nowhere to go for Travis as Caldwell County closed that hole quickly. 2nd down, and I think they're going to give him maybe a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Rockets. 7:20 left to play in the first quarter.
I like the way the defense has come out. They've come out aggressive. They've come out hitting. Exactly what you want to see out of them. Hopefully, like I said, we can get a stop here and get the ball back.
You got Roach and Mobley really playing right up the middle at linebacker, not giving anything there. Newcomb keeps it himself. Gets across the 35-yard line.
Going to mark it, I think, at the right
at
the
the 35. So 3rd down coming up for the Rockets. But you see Caldwell County really using Roach and Mobley, keying on that run, expecting Crittenden County to try to take it up that middle.
3rd and 5 for the Rockets.
Rockets spread it out this time with a trip set to the left. Single receiver to the far side of the field, and Travis in at back. It's Newcomb looking to go to the air, trying to find someone still. Goes sideline wide open is number 14, caught and dropped. But it will be a first down, Crittenden County. Somewhat blocked by the players on the bench on the mark on the field, but it's a first down, Crittenden County, as they had a player just wide open.
Yeah, I think we busted a coverage there. Newcomb was about to run it, then saw that kid at the last moment, stepped up, made the play.
Crittenden County runs the trip set to the right side. They'll keep Gatton in the backfield with Newcomb. Even 6 minutes to play in the first quarter here at Marion. Single receiver to the left for the Rockets. They'll put a player in motion. That is Belt in motion. Whistles blow.
False start is the initial.
And a false start against Crittenden County will make it first down and 15. And hopefully, guys, Caldwell County's defense will stand up here and keep Crittenden County out, because that's one of the things we talked about in the pregame. We don't want to fall behind and have to play catch-up to this Rocket squad.
No, we're definitely not designed for that type of game.
And 15.
Micah Newcomb looking for the play from the sideline through the air. We said in the pregame, Newcomb 62% on the season. So a very accurate passer. He'll take it back, gets good protection, goes for the quick hit, and they're going to say no good, incomplete.
Good play there by Zy Rollins. He run a quick little slant and closed in on the receiver, got there with the ball, and broke it up.
Keller tried to sell it after the incompletion that he had caught the ball, but the officials right there on top of it. Second down and 15 coming up for Crittenden County. 5:27 left on the first quarter clock with that incompletion. No score from Marion so far tonight.
Crittenden at the Tiger 23-yard line.
Newcomb shifts Gatton to his left shoulder. Takes a snap, drops back. Caldwell County with some pressure. Screen set up. It's complete to Belt. Belt hit and brought down. Flag on the play. Tyler Belt on the reception. Jack Roach on the tackle. But a flag comes in towards the end of that play.
Good job by the defense to recognize that screen. They swarmed to the ball, and Roach came in and he cleaned it up.
Little discussion between the officials, and they're going to wave the flag off. So no penalty on the play.
I think it's maybe a gain of only 1 yard on that play.
So it's going to be,
or excuse me, they mark it at the 19.
Inside the 20.
where the down marker is spotted.
And it is, I think there's some discrepancy, Bob, between the scoreboard operator and where the ball is actually on the field, because it's just about a yard inside the 20, it looks like, from here, but not
it looks like
really well lined.
Yeah.
No sideline numbers here. They have the placards on the sideline, but those blocked by the Tigers on this side of the field.
So apparently when we're throwing flags tonight, that's just for practice, Dennis, or so we get our elbows loosened up? Or?
I'm not sure if they're trying to stretch out and get going for later in the game. Hopefully not. This has been a pretty clean played game so far. Pretty quick first quarter, 5:18 left to play in the first quarter. Let's go down for a Go Green Field report, see if we can sort out this ball placement.
Okay, guys, it was an ineligible man field on Crittenden County, so it's going to be 5 yards against the Rockets. The Tigers have decided to accept it. At first, they were going to wave it off, then they decided not to. There was a whole lot of discussion about where the ball should be spotted. And somehow Crittenden County still ended up with an extra yard out of all that.
Where is it, Todd? Is it at the 20?
It is at the 26,
okay.
26 and a half.
That's just Crittenden County math, Todd. They do things a little different over here.
Well, when they spotted the ball after the previous play, it ended up being about an extra yard up the field. So,
and another discussion amongst the officials. That one finally wound up. They'll start the clock back up, and it's clicking with 5:12 left to play in the first quarter. Crittenden County facing 2nd down and 20. Is that right, Bob?
Yes, that's close.
That's what they've
2nd
got
and
on
19, 2nd and 20.
So the Rockets will come to the line with Micah Newcomb at quarterback. He'll look at a trip set to his right, single receiver to the near side. Newcomb, another slant, this time complete to number 1, and that is Gabriel Keller.
You know, same play they ran a while ago that was incomplete. This time, Zaire Islands comes back up on it. Guy catches the ball, but as soon as he got it, Zaire made the play and held him to a short gain.
Rockets back in a huddle. One of the things you're seeing more of in high school football is teams going back to that huddle. There for a while, hardly anybody did it. It was right back to the line, everybody trying to go as fast as they could.
Yeah, football's cyclical. Back when I was doing it, it was wishbones and then wing tees. So,
oh, the wing tee, I hope never comes back. Newcomb drops back, gets good protection, and it's complete on a great pass that split the defense. It is touchdown, Crittenden County. That one to Tyler Belt. Senior to senior on that one. Looked like Caldwell County was in zone, and Belt found the seam in it. Newcomb laid it right on the money, and it's 6-0, Crittenden County.
He just looked like from there, which is obstructed view, ran a little go pattern and found this little seam, as you said, between the corner and the safety, and just found the little sweet spot.
Crittenden County tried a trick play on the 2-point conversion, and it is no good. With 4:02 left to play in the first quarter, it's Crittenden County 6, Caldwell County nothing. Back in 1 minute.
Financial planning should be specific to you and your life circumstances. That is why we created Invest FB Wealth Management, a division of Farmers Bank. Hi, I'm Jeff McDaniels, Invest FB's lead financial advisor. Whether you're saving for retirement, starting a business, or planning your family's future, our individual and comprehensive approach can help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us today at our Princeton or Eddyville offices to start a conversation about your individual financial needs.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners. Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it! That's exciting. Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY.
WPKY.
WPKY
in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
Back to Crittenden County High School as the Rockets take the first possession of the night and go 50 yards for the touchdown, 6-0, Crittenden County. They'll kick it away. Caldwell County has Shane Farrow and Gus Fox back deep. This is going to be a short kick fielded by Stevens.
Looked like Crittenden County was offside on that kickoff, but I suppose we're not going to get that call tonight.
Well, 31-yard line is where Stevens called for the fair catch on that one. Caldwell County will bring the offense out with 4:02 left to play in the first quarter. 6-0 Rockets so far in this one. And guys, Caldwell County came out, gave the ball to Luke Maddox on the first play of the game. Had a big gain, but a penalty nullified it, and Caldwell County unable to recover after that one on their first possession.
Yeah, like I said, we can't get behind chains. It's just not our strong suit.
Whistles will stop this one. A timeout called on the field. We'll tell our folks about our fine timeout sponsors this season. It's Travis Construction and Concrete. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and much more. Good luck, Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. 6-0 here at Crittenden County High School. The Rockets out in front on Caldwell County. Guys, you expect Caldwell County to look at Maddox more? Are you setting the run up and maybe take a chance on a pass down the field sometime between now and the end of the quarter?
I'd like to see Roach roll out with it and power up the middle and see what that brings us.
Tailback looks to be Maddox. Blocking backs on each side of Roach. Handoff goes to Maddox, gets the left side, has some room, gets to the sideline, down the field across the 45 and pushed down at the 50-yard line. Maybe got into Crittenden County territory on a good run by Luke Maddox. Last week we saw the wishbone. This week a new wrinkle with Luke Maddox playing the tailback position. They do get into Rocket territory at the 48-yard line.
21-yard run that time by Luke Maddox.
That is a first down, brought to you by Lake Barkley CrossFit. You can never be too healthy, too strong, or in too good a health. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level and always free to come and try. Lake Barkley CrossFit, where the athletes train.
Like I said, Dennis, I'd give it to Maddox up the middle to see what he can do.
This time it's a pitch to Maddox trying to get to the edge on the right side. He's going to be hit in the backfield and drop for a loss back to the 45-yard line. Just could not get around that edge, Bruce, and while he was trying to do it, it was Crittenden County closing in and drops him for about a 7-yard loss.
Yeah, we got some laundry in the secondary. I'm going to guess some players were having a disagreement back there, whether they're going to flag one or both, but it's so far away from the play, it can't have anything other than a unsportsmanlike or a personal foul, I would say.
We've seen a couple of little skirmishes. I wouldn't call them full-fledged fights, at least as of now, still with 3:21 left to play in the first quarter, but it is a game with a lot of emotion in it. This is a big rivalry for both schools.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, the older kids especially, they've played against each other through junior pro, through middle school, football, basketball, baseball, whatever. So, they're familiar with one another. We're, neighboring counties, so I'm sure there's bad blood. There has been, at least 35 years that I can go back between the two schools.
And it is a personal foul call against against Caldwell County. I'm trying to go to basketball season too early, Bob.
Yeah.
As Caldwell County gets called for the penalty, that'll negate a good gain and bring the ball back to the 30-yard line.
Coach Klung said earlier, we got to get everything to click, and right now the couple of big penalties have set us back after a couple of big runs. So those things we cannot have.
Roach gets set as Wilson on one side, Mobley on the other. This time, Roach rolls out, complete to Mobley. Mobley has it knocked out of bounds. We'll see if they'll call it a catch.
The official was waving his hands above his head as to, out of bounds, so I think they are calling it a catch.
Completion to Cooper Mobley, and that will be spotted at the 37-yard line, it appears. It'll still be third down. Caldwell County's got to get back up to the Rocket 48-yard line for a first down. Oh, excuse me, it's farther than that.
Yeah, Rocket 38.
38-yard line. So still a long way to go for Caldwell County. 3rd and 25. Roach did that rollout like he'd been looking for, Bob. This time he drops back, gets decent protection, looks down the field, and this one thrown into coverage and fortunately not intercepted. He was looking for Gus Fox in triple coverage. That one, I don't think came out of the hand cleanly on Jack Roach. Had a little wobble to it as it came down the field, and Caldwell County catches a break. That one was not picked off at the 45-yard line or so of Crittenden County.
No, it definitely did not come out of his hand as normal. It had to wobble, so.
Yeah, I wish, guys, he could have seen Cam Wilson open, sliding out the backfield. I think he had some room to run with the ball after the catch if he could have seen him.
4th down and 25 for Caldwell County. Nichols back out to punt for the Tigers.
Back for the Rockets, number 6, Caden Howard.
Caden Howard back for Crittenden County. Low line drive kick is caught by Howard. Gets to the outside. He's got some room. Gets in Caldwell County territory. Stiff arms his way to the Tiger 45-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
They're going to add 15 onto that one. We kept it going way too far out of bounds.
Nichols down on the play out of bounds as he tried to help out on the tackle. And limping as he gets up on that right leg. We'll see what the penalty is on Caldwell County. I'll tell you what, let's go down for a Go Green field report.
It's also going to be interesting to see what's called because, a lot of people down here, maybe the Crittenden County return guy had a hand on the other guy's face mask, so.
And Crittenden County is going to be pushed back to their own 43-yard line, it appears. 2:48 left to play in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Rockets.
I don't know if the white hat there he's making the call.
Personal foul, face mask against the Rockets.
Crittenden County gets set now. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line is the official spot. Micah Newcomb looks it over. Has a 2 receivers set to each side. Instead, hands off. Up the middle he goes across the 50 to the 45. And that is Tyler Belt on the carry. He hit a hole, and Caldwell County couldn't catch up to him until he got into Tiger territory at the 45-yard line for a first down. Crittenden County back to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2:30 left to play in the first quarter. Newcomb out of the shotgun. 2 receivers each side again for Newcomb. He's keeping Belt in the backfield. Gatton goes up to a receiver spot. Hand off again to Belt. Belt hits the middle of the line, and a pickup of about 4 on the play down to the 41-yard line.
Gets the handoff again. Brought down by number 9, Jack Roach.
2nd down and 6 coming up for the Rockets. Jack Roach on the tackle for Caldwell County.
Yeah, they're kind of pounding it in the middle right now. I would not be surprised to see them take a shot over the top here in the next play or two.
Crittenden County does have pretty good speed at wide receiver, and you could tell the first possession they had, they can get behind that defense.
Yeah, they've got a couple of nice athletes, running back and receiver.
Belt again in the backfield with Newcomb. 2 receivers set. Belt switched over to the right side. A rollout by Newcomb, looks to the sideline. Complete on the far side. Hit and pushed out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Caden Howard on the catch.
Gus Fox in number 3.
Shane Farrow and Gus Fox in on the tackle. It is enough for a first down, Crittenden County. They'll move the chains with 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Ball on the 34-yard line of Caldwell County. Chains are set. The clocks start over. And it's Crittenden County back up with a trip set to the left. Handoff. Faked to Belt. Instead, it's Newcomb scrambling. A lot of laundry in the backfield as flags coming in from everywhere.
Yeah, I would. Common sense says this is a hold. We'll see what comes out of it, but I don't think it could be anything else.
I think you're right, Bruce. I think they're going to back Crittenden County up 10 yards on that one. It looked like the initial call from the white hat was a hold. So they'll pick all the flags up and reposition the football for first down and 20 now coming up for the Rockets.
And the ball will be spotted at the Tiger 44-yard line.
We hope.
We hope.
It's pretty close. Yeah. Maybe the 43. Yeah. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. The Rockets have 1st and 20. Newcomb wanted to throw over the middle, instead changes his mind, goes to the sideline, complete.
Pass complete to number 2.
That is number 2.
Tyree McLean.
Tyree McLean for Crittenden County.
Tigers, Parker.
Rockets just trying to pick off a little yardage on that one and shorten that 1st and 20. They get it down to the Caldwell County 36-yard line.
Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Gonna bring up 2nd down and about 12.
2nd down and 12 coming up for the Rockets. Newcomb looks at the offense set with 2 receivers each side. Hands off to Belt. Belt across the 35 and down to about the 34-yard line.
Nice play by Maurice Seals in there. He and Jack Roach got him for a minimal gain there.
Under half a minute to play in the first quarter.
3rd and 10 for the Rockets.
Caldwell County looking to hold here, down 6-0. Rockets back to the line of scrimmage with a 2 receiver set each way. Belt. The deep back takes the handoff, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's Crittenden County 6, Caldwell County nothing. Back after this.
Spark up your weekend with smoky goodness from The Joint Barbecue Wings and More. They're grilling to perfection. Authentic barbecue for a lip-smacking meal. Dig into their tender ribs paired with signature sauces, or go whole hog with their pulled pork. Add to it some of the most delicious homemade sides for the perfect weekend treat. Visit The Joint Barbecue in Eddyville or delight your senses online at thejointbbqwky.com. Remember, life's sweeter when you're at The Joint.
Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care. Our team of medical professionals can diagnose and treat a wide range of orthopedic care and get you back on the path to a happier, healthier you. Whether you need basic fracture care or osteoporosis management, a sports physical, or back pain treatment, we've got you covered. To learn more or to schedule an appointment with an orthopedic provider, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Back to Crittenden County High Schools, getting set to start the second quarter of play. Rockets up 6-0. Newcomb takes a snap, drops back, looks down the field. This one almost picked off, gets through the hands of a Caldwell County defender, but dropped by the intended receiver.
And that was 4th down, so it's a turnover on downs.
And the Tigers will bring the offense back out. While they do, I'll turn it over to Bob and let him tell us about the second quarter sponsor.
Thank you, Dennis. Brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. They've just celebrated their 6th anniversary under the ownership and management of Pam and Hab Haberlock. They offer beautiful furniture, bedding, accessories, and gifts. They're also your local U-Haul dealer. Cozy Living, located on Northfield Drive in Princeton. Cozy Living is everything a home should be.
You got to feel like Caldwell County's huddled on the sideline. Bruce and Bob, the coaching staff, has got to be talking about penalties. We've had some decent plays. We've had some movement of the football, but it seems like penalties are shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, we're our own worst enemy right now. We've made a couple of plays enough to keep drives going. We just got to clean it up.
There's that wishbone look with Roach handing off to Fox. Fox gets tripped up as he gets across the 40-yard line and up to about the 43.
Cole Sherrill gets to be the fullback this week. Last week it was Jack Roach, and then Cole Sherrill's there on that last play.
We're going to spot it, Dennis, at the 42.
42-yard line. So a pickup of 8 on the play for Caldwell County.
And that's what Bruce has been saying all night. It's short distance now. You don't have to go to the air.
Extra tight end, only a single receiver each side. Whistles blow. This one did, and it is going to be a timeout. Crittenden County with 11:15 left to play in the first half. Rockets up 6-0. Back after this.
If you're involved in an auto accident, it's your choice where your vehicle is repaired. Some insurance companies refer you to pro shops because they give the insurance company discounts. But with those discounts, the insurance company has input on the parts used and might not always use what is best. At Trice Used Body Shop, they're not partnered with an insurance company, but they give the same lifetime limited warranty to the person who owns the vehicle at the time of repairs. Visit Trice Hughes in Princeton for your vehicle repairs.
Hey, it's Jess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We'll get you ready to start your day with sticky notes and local, regional, and national news updates at 6:30 and 7:30. Complete weatherage forecast, jump in a Wayback Machine, birthdays and anniversaries at 7:30. Catch up with Community Calendar and cover local issues, events, and even share the love with Coffee Talk at 8 a.m.
Caldwell County snaps it out of the wishbone. It's the handoff to Cam Wilson. Wilson trying to push the pile forward, but flags in the backfield. As we'll see what the call is on this one. Good hard run by Cam Wilson to get it across the 45-yard line.
Call against Caldwell County.
And the call, I didn't pick up what the penalty was, but it is against the Tigers.
I want to think he said face mask. But
yeah, they did call a face mask, guys.
11:07 left to play in the first half.
There was a nice little counter there off that wishbone formation. It got the first down, but again, we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
We had 2nd and 2, but the penalty is going to push Caldwell County way back. And the Tigers will come to the line. I like that wishbone set. I liked it last week against Murray. I think we can do a lot of things out of it, but it's got to be, like you said, Bruce, penalty free.
I mean, yeah, we've made plays to be competitive, but we got to clean up the mistakes.
Eli Stevens is going to be the outside receiver in this set. You've got Luke Parker on the far side playing bravely through a slight stress fracture in that left leg. The pitch out of the wishbone goes to Wilson. Wilson gets to the sideline. Not much there as he makes it maybe up to the 35-yard line. Good hard run. Wilson's got some talent, some raw talent, and a lot of speed. But Crittenden County with a lot of good defensive players too, so he just wasn't able to get to that outside. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
Third down and 11. It's doable.
Outside of that first play by Maddox, Crittenden County has a lot of pursuit to that edge, and it's going to be tough for Caldwell County to get to that edge.
Yeah, their defense plays hard. Like I said, they pursued the ball well.
Wishbone set again. Roach under center, drops back to pass, looks up. He's got Parker on the far side, complete up to the 40-yard line. Keller with the tackle, but a completion to Luke Parker.
So it's going to bring up
Fourth down coming up for the Tigers. And let's see, Bob.
Maybe about 7 yards to go.
I'm looking.
Yeah, is Timothy going to be the punter?
Yep.
He is coming out. He got up limping rather noticeably after that last kickoff, or excuse me, last punt. But he is back in the football game.
back to the Rockets. Kate Howard.
Howard is going to be back deep for Crittenden County.
Tim Nichols.
Nichols gets a better punt away this time, kicks it away from Howard, and takes a bad hop for Caldwell County. It's going to be picked up and knocked loose, goes out of bounds. Caldwell County almost created a big turnover as Howard took a chance, picked that thing up at the 30-yard line and was hit immediately, but the ball goes out of bounds and they'll spot it right on the 30-yard line. I like the aggressive play by Caldwell County to come in and try to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, probably something the coaches from Crittenden County will have a talk with him about when film day comes of getting away from that ball. But he about created an opportunity for Caldwell. Again, maybe let's get the defense to hold again. Like I said, if our offense get the ball back, maybe we can get a clean drive and get this thing tied up and get a lead.
6-0, Crittenden County with the lead with 9:10 left to play in the first half. Crittenden County coming out to the field with Micah Newcomb at quarterback.
We've got number 88 here on the left defensive end, Derek Wilson.
Trip set to the right, single receiver to the left. They'll put the slot receiver in motion. Newcomb rolls to the left, looks down the field, has a player on the far sideline. They're going to say he caught it with his knee down, so they'll spot him down.
Number 1, Gabe Keller.
Keller on the reception.
On the play. It's going to bring up second down.
Our Go Green field reports this season are brought to you by Go Green Lawn Care. Big thanks to Go Green Lawn Care for always keeping our fields in great condition. Go to Go Green for all of your lawn care needs. We'll talk with Todd right after this play. Crittenden County facing second down and 2. 2 receivers each side for Crittenden County. Newcomb gets set, whistles again. And it's going to be a uniform infraction, I think. Crittenden County is going to have to send a player to the sideline and somebody back in. I'm not sure what he had on the uniform that the back judge found.
Maybe he had too much pink, maybe.
I'm not sure what it was, but he had to go to the sideline and get it corrected. Newcomb, quick flare out, receiver screen to the near side. It's complete and enough for a first down out to the 42-yard line. Let's go down for that Go Green field report with Todd.
Yeah, guys, got a score update for you. We'll see Trigg County next week in the 139 Bowl at Tiger Stadium. Wildcats playing at McLean County tonight. And after one quarter there, it's Cougars 8, Wildcats 6.
All right, looking forward to that game next week. At home, we'll have a big night there as they have the Hall of Fame induction at Caldwell County next Friday night. Always a fun night to see some of those guys come back. Newcomb takes a snap, drops back to pass, goes sideline. It's complete again to number 6, catches it at the 45, gets out of bounds at the 46. That one back to Howard. Caden Howard, just a sophomore, has got good size. Second leading receiver for the Rockets this season. They get it up to the 46-yard line, and it's second down and 6 coming up for the Rockets.
Crittenden keeps working his little underneath passes. Again, common sense says they're setting it up, trying to go take a shot over the top at any point.
A team that has almost a 50-50 split, about 25 passing plays a game, 22 running plays a game, but by far most of the yardage comes through the air for Crittenden County. Newcomb has some pressure, has to scramble, gets to the sideline, steps out. Good chase by Caldwell County's number 55.
Camden Wolford smoked him.
It was a good effort by Wolford, chasing him down. He recognized the play was going away, come down from the backside, chased him across the field, got him out of bounds for a short game.
Well, actually lost of one.
Loss of one back to the 45-yard line. So good job by Wolford and that Caldwell County defense. The defense has played reasonably well tonight, only down 6-0 right now, 7:40 left to play in the half.
No, the defense they're definitely playing well enough for us to win this ball game.
3rd and 7, another key third down.
Newcomb switches one receiver in motion, fumbles the snap, finally picks it up. Now he's got some room, looks down the field, throws incomplete. Nice coverage by Shane Farrow down the field. Flag down though in the backfield.
I believe it's a hold on Crittenden County. It was a pretty obvious hold there.
I don't think it was roughing the passer.
I believe Stevie Wonder could have made that call. It was that obvious.
And I think we should refuse it.
Yep.
And it is against Crittenden County. I will say this crew talks it over a lot before they'll come away with the call. Let's go down for a Go Green report, see if Todd hears anything from the sideline.
I think this is going to be a hold on Crittenden County, but after they discuss it, we'll see. Well, now they say
offsetting.
Yeah, personal foul on Caldwell County. So
that leaves it at 3rd down and 7. 7.5 to play in the first half. Rockets lead this one 6-0. They took their opening possession 50 yards for the score, missed the 2-point attempt, and that's where we stand right now, 6-0.
Let's go, Rocky fans. How about it?
Rockets back to the line, 2 receivers each side, quick snap. Newcomb looks to the sideline again complete, and this one enough for a first down in Caldwell County territory, down to, it looks like about the 46-yard line.
I believe Coach Riley is going to have to bring his corners up just a little bit. They're just kind of taking those 5-6 yard plays and just kind of killing us by 1,000 cuts.
Ball spotted officially at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rockets as they come to the line of scrimmage. Gatton Travis back at the blocking back position for Crittenden County. He goes out in motion. This time sideline pass. We'll see if they came down with it. They're going to say Keller. They're going to call it complete to Keller on the sideline. That's one of those you kind of wish you had instant replay because that one had to be pretty close to that edge. Pickup of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 for the Rockets.
Cam Wilson was a good position on that play. Quarterback made a real good throw, just dropped it right over him and into his receiver's arms.
You got Farrow covering Keller. Keller had been the target the last couple of times. Instead, it's a handoff to Travis, and he gets through the line and picks up a lot of yardage deep into Caldwell County territory. Gatton Travis gets the first down. We'll see where the spot ends up, but a big run by Gatton Travis, another senior for Crittenden County. Trying to pick out that mark, and it looks like on the 20-yard line it goes. 1st and 10 Rockets as we go under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Newcomb has the play stopped by a whistle, and it's a timeout. Caldwell County, that's their 2nd of the half, and we'll take a break with the Rockets leading this one 6-0. Back after this.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cook-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
The winningest college basketball program of all time.
Forever! The greatest tradition in college basketball.
Kentucky basketball.
Pull up 3, right time.
Lives here.
UK basketball is getting ready for a new season. Hear all the coverage of the blue-white scrimmage tomorrow at 4:30.
Back to Crittenden County High School. Another play stopped by the officials. And I think that's going to be motion called against Crittenden County. Back the Rockets up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15 from the 25-yard line. A lot of whistles in this one. Started out pretty clean, guys, but it's been a lot of penalties on both sides.
Yeah, it's gone both ways with it, so I don't think anybody can complain a whole lot that they're being unjustly penalized.
6-0 Rockets as Newcomb brings his team back to the line. Travis, the only back in the backfield. It's Newcomb, keeps it himself, tries to get to the outside, turns it up the field, picks up about 4 on the play.
Brought down by number 28, Gus Fox.
Gus Fox on the tackle for Caldwell County.
Back to
not a big gain for Crittenden.
scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
No, he gets 5 on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Crittenden County. 6.5 to play now in the first half.
Just ran quarterback, little counter there, pulled the backside guard and tackled. And I kind of thought that's what was going. The tackle was kind of geared back a little bit there, so I thought he was taking off that way.
Spread set on the left side this time for Crittenden County. Newcomb with a lot of protection. Now he gets flushed out of the pocket, being chased by Big Cole Sherrill, and finally finished off on the far sideline.
Gus Fox.
Gus Fox with a big tackle. Sherrill set him up. Fox finished him off and knocks Newcomb out of bounds, stopping the clock with 6:04 to play in the half.
Yep, good effort in there by Seals and Sherrill both getting after him, and
another flag, believe it or not, on the field.
It's a holding. They've already indicated a holding against Crittenden County.
See if Caldwell County decides to decline this one, and I think they will.
So the ball, where's the ball placed? Dennis, can you hit it?
Well, it's a
27, 28.
You know, Crittenden County, since Will Brown's been retired for 3 months, they should probably contact him about coming over and taking care of this field, because it needs painting, it needs some work, and he's the man for it.
You're absolutely right. Very hard to tell. You get away from basically the middle third of the field. Very hard to tell the lines here at Crittenden County. Newcomb with the snap. Gets some pressure. Goes over the middle. And it's complete. That is number 1. And number 1 is Gabriel Keller, the sophomore. Let me check that. No, excuse me, the senior. With another big catch for Crittenden County.
Down to what yard line?
We'll see when they put it on the board, Bob. It's anybody's guess from here.
It's going to bring up about 4th down and 2.
4th and 2 coming up for the Rockets. Big completion. 5 minutes left to play in the half.
Defense really needs to step up here and get a turnover. Get a turnover on downs, get a stop.
Snap back. Newcomb rolls. Gets some pressure. He's going to be thrown down in the backfield for a sack. Ball loose. I think they were going to call him down anyway. That may have been Wilson.
Great play by Cam Wilson. They sent him off the edge. He came in, made the play. Big stop. Now let's get the offense out and let's see if they can quit shooting themselves in the foot and just get down the field and get a score.
That is a big deal. Big defensive play by Caldwell County's Cam Wilson. Look for big savings at the Big Deal store on WPKYonline.com. With a Tiger win this season, you'll save 23% in the deal store with the code Tiger all weekend, and hopefully this is the weekend we get to use that discount, because that was a great play by Cam Wilson on 4th and 2 for Crittenden County.
A loss of 13 yards on that play. Caldwell County taking over at the Caldwell at the Tiger 25-yard line.
Wishbone set again. Handoff, it looked like maybe to Wilson. He's going to be stopped with little or nothing. A lot of pushing after the whistles. I don't know how long the officials will let that go on. It's been going on a good portion of the game.
Yeah, you hope that, they can, if it keeps continuing, just tell the word to the coaches before they start throwing flags, give them the opportunity to stop it. But if it continues, they're going to start throwing flags, and, that's their job. That's what they have to do.
Caldwell County down 6-0 with 4:05 left to play in the first half. Roach in from the sideline with the play. Guys, your thoughts on the wishbone that they put in at Murray and shown quite a bit here in the second quarter?
Well, it's something different. We've gotten some good positive plays out of it.
Roach rolls. He's going to get thrown for a big loss. On the tackle was Gatton Travis. And Roach sacked on the play. Let's go down for a Go Green field report with Todd.
Here at Crittenden. 5.
I think there's some little technical difficulty there, Todd. We'll go back and try that again in just a second, cutting in and out from the position down on the field right now. Roach facing 3rd down and 20 with the ball spotted on the 15-yard line. Roach, quick hit to the far side is complete. Not a lot there after the catch, though, for Luke Parker. Parker swarmed on just about the time he caught the football. A short gain on the far side. And a 4th down and long coming up for the Tigers. That deep in their own territory, you've got to kick this one away. This game still within reach for the Tigers. Only 6-0 right now.
Yeah, there's clocks, winding down working toward the 2-minute mark before half. You're well in this game, so you're just going to have to take your medicine, punt it out there, and play defense.
4th and 19 for the Tigers. And that's what we don't want to have a mistake right now, deep in our territory.
Nichols in. Yeah, you want the snap good. Crittenden County brings some pressure. Nichols gets it away and gets a good kick away. Bounces at midfield, takes a big Tiger bounce. And it's going to go all the way down inside the 30. They'll down it. Farrow touches the ball at the 28-yard line.
And that was huge there. They flip the field back, make them earn this if they can get down and score. So great kick by Nichols.
From the 16-yard line on one end all the way down to the 28-yard line on the other. So Nichols performs for Caldwell County, and that's a huge play for the Tigers. I think Crittenden County planned on maybe getting that ball somewhere around the midfield area.
About a 47-yard punt that time by Mr. Nichols.
And he had some pressure. He had the roll to get that one away. 2:04 on the first half clock. 6-0 Rockets. They'll bring the offense back out on the field. And Todd will try that report again right after this play. Newcomb looks it over with 2 receivers to each side. He's going to roll left, looks to the sideline, this time complete. Trying to turn it back up the field and does. Good yardage after the catch across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Newcomb to Keller on the pass play. And it's another first down, Crittenden County. Let's go down for that Go Green field report with Todd.
Yeah, Dennis, a lot of people between us tonight. It's kind of cramped on the sideline, so that may be affecting our sideline mic a little bit. But I was just going to say it's a big night here at Crittenden County. They honored the 1985 state championship team, and we'll talk about that team a little bit more coming up at halftime.
Thank you, Todd. Newcomb rolls to the sideline, complete again.
Number 6, Caden Howard.
Caden Howard on the reception. Crittenden County hustles back to the line of scrimmage with the clock running with 1:30 to play in the first half. 47-yard line is the spot. Newcomb wasn't ready for the snap, but takes it anyway. Newcomb incomplete in Caldwell County territory. That'll stop the clock with 1:17 left to play in the half. we'll have a joint barbecue interview with one of the coaching staff at halftime. Todd will catch one of the coaches on the way to the locker room, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Then it's the Little Caesars halftime report, looking at area scores as we wind down the regular season this week. And next is it. Caldwell County faces Trigg County next week at Princeton to wrap up the regular season. Rockets back with a trip set to the left. Newcomb takes a snap. Caldwell County brings the rush. He goes for it all down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Great coverage. Shane Farrow and Luke Parker converge.
I tell you what, it's a big fourth down. The last thing we need is for them to go down and score because they're going to get the ball at the start of the second half. So hold them here, get the ball, maybe again get a score. Worst case scenario, just go down by 6. It looks like they're going to punt.
Caldwell County with very good coverage on that last play. They brought the pressure, had the blitz coming in. He tried to get Howard in double coverage, but knocked away by Caldwell County's Luke Parker. 1:10 left in the first half. And it's going to be Newcomb, the punter, gets a good one away. Little Australian rules football style kick, and this one's going to be way down in Caldwell County territory as the Tigers will bring out the offense with 59 seconds left in the half. We'll see where the official spot is on this one, but a good punt by Micah Newcomb, a kid that does it all for Crittenden County.
Yeah, it was interesting. Punting the ball, he dropped it from about his shoulder, which, generally when you punt, you drop it from your waist. So, but whatever works for him, because it worked there for him pretty well on that one.
Do we know what yard line, Dennis?
No, we're still looking towards the scoreboard on that one. 59 seconds left in the half. Caldwell County breaks the sideline huddle. And it's going to be Jack Roach. We talked about Dalen Lander not in tonight's game, just in street clothes tonight. Has a back injury. Hopefully we'll see him back against Trigg County next Friday night in Princeton. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line, Bob.
Okay.
Roach out of the shotgun, gets some pressure, goes over the middle. This one picked off, overthrowing Wilson, and it's Crittenden County down the far sideline, still in bounds. On the return, he's going to be stopped by Parker and brought down, but an interception by number 9 for Crittenden County.
I was going to say just run the ball. Crittenden only had one timeout, eat the clock, go in at half, tried to make something happen. And
down on the field,
it's Roach.
It's Roach.
Well, I believe somebody kind of took a shot on him after the interception because there's a flag laying right there near him as well.
Yeah, guys, that's going to be an illegal blindside block on Crittenden County. He's going to back him up about 15.
48 seconds left in the first half. If they go out and take a look at Jack Roach. John will take a quick timeout and be back while they check on Roach. With 48 seconds left in the half, it's Crittenden County 6, Caldwell County nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
With Planters Bank, you're served up points with every swipe of your Planters check card with You Choose Rewards. You'll earn points on every credit transaction you make with your Planters Bank Visa check card. Visit plantersbankonline.com to learn more. You choose rewards on the Planters Visa check card. Reason number 15, that Planters is the bank where you can expect great things. Member FDIC.
Back to Crittenden County High School as the Tigers trail this one 6-0. Injury timeout on the field as the medical team went out to look at Jack Roach, who took a hit after throwing the interception. Crittenden County came in, laid a big block on him, but a blindside block. There's flags on the field around Jack Roach, who gets up and comes off under his own power, so that's a good thing. Maybe just the wind knocked out of him. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton. The interception by Trigg County had a good return on it, but that penalty is going to back them up. And it's going to be somewhere just inside the 30. Looks like maybe the 27.
Dennis, you're a week earlier. The uniforms were confusing you. This is Crittenden County.
Crittenden to the line with Newcomb. Snap is back. Newcomb gets some pressure, gets hit as he throws. It's complete over the middle.
Pass complete to number 21, Jacob Carter.
Jacob Carter on the reception. Clock running with 35 seconds. And whistles will stop it. It's a timeout, Caldwell County. Travis Construction and Concrete timeout on the field with half a minute to play in the first half.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Back to Crittenden County High School as we have a Travis Construction and Concrete timeout on the field called by Caldwell County.
I think Coach McClung might have called that timeout because he wanted to have a conversation, because he had one with the white hat, then he had one over here with the side judge. So my guess it probably relates back to the penalty on Mr. Roach.
No, there were about a half a dozen guys downfield illegally for Crittenden County on that pass. That's why the whole Caldwell County sideline was upset.
Crittenden County back to the line of scrimmage as they have half a minute to work with. Newcomb drops back, gets some pressure again. He goes end zone and complete. Did he stay in? And he did. Touchdown, Crittenden County. That is Travis on the receiving end of a 25-yard pass from Micah Newcomb. Caldwell County had it covered.
He just the corner
mistimed his jump.
Yeah, the corner undercut it. And the ball came right over top of him. He should have stayed on his hip a little bit, but
who was the pass receiver, Dennis?
That was Travis. Gatton Travis with the reception, and it's 12-0 Crittenden County. That score coming with only 24 seconds left in the first half.
But that was an excellent throw, though, by quarterback there. I mean, he had a tight window, and he dropped it in there.
Rockets going for two. Newcomb takes a snap. Whistles blow this one dead. And I'm not sure if it was a flag. It's a timeout. Travis Construction and Concrete timeout on the field. 24 seconds left in the half. Back after this.
As the seasons change, Pennyrile Electric wants to share with you a helpful resource for managing your electricity usage. EnergyRight.com/residential. At EnergyRight.com, request a virtual in-person or DIY energy evaluation. Take a home energy workshop. There's even one for the kids. Seek advice, even request help with your bill through the LIHEAP Bill Assistance Program. That's EnergyRight.com/residential. Become a home energy pro with the help of Pennyrile Electric.
We are back to Crittenden County High School as the Rockets will come back out and try to convert the two-point attempt here, leading this one 12-0 as they capitalize on an interception with under a minute to play in the first half and make this one 12-0. They reset the offense. 4 receivers to the left side of the field for Newcomb. And the Tigers, I think, take a Travis Construction and Concrete timeout. John, we'll keep it right here on this one. Guys, talk a little bit about that. Could have played it safe maybe and gone in down 6-0. Instead, take a chance with a throw from deep in our own end. It ends up costing us 6 points.
I mean, yeah, hindsight's 20/20, but
right.
You know, I'm ultimately conservative, at least in the athletic field, and you know, 6-0. They only had one timeout. I'd have just ran it out of there and gone to halftime. But again, hindsight's always 20/20. If we score, then it's a great call.
Yeah,
well, we're so deep in our territory, Bruce, that if the risk reward is not that great, and we don't have a lot of time to move down the field. So I believe, like you say, I would have run the ball and run the clock out. But hindsight.
Yeah, that's why they're down there and I'm right here.
Crittenden County back out on the field. Both teams out of timeout now, so they'll have to snap this one as the Rockets move everybody back to the right side this time to spread the offense for the two-point attempt. It's Newcomb with a little pitch on the reverse, and we'll see if he got in. No signal as of yet, and does not. Far side official said does not get in. So the score stays Crittenden County 12, Caldwell County nothing. And a flag just came out from the official standing in the end zone. I'm not sure who it was on, as Caldwell County had a player back in the neighborhood. The officials writing something down on this one. We'll see who the call is on. Crittenden County had a player in the area. Caldwell County had a player in the area. And it's going to be, it looks like, against Crittenden County after the play.
Well, are the proverbial offsetting penalties.
A non-contact foul against the Rockets.
It does go against Crittenden County. 24 seconds left to play in the half. You assume they will assess that one on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Kicking from the either the 30 or the 25.
It should be 15 yards, so Bob. I think it'll move it back to the 25.
Caldwell County down 12-0 here tonight to Crittenden County. The Tigers have had some flashes tonight, Bob and Bruce, offensively, but it seems like either penalties or like the last possession of turnover came into play, and Crittenden County has played just well enough to get it in the end zone a couple of times and have a small lead at that at 12-0, but Caldwell County is still struggling offensively into tonight.
I think the thing, Dennis, that is wearing us out is Micah Newcomb. He's 15 out of 18 so far in the air, and he's laying the ball in there where his receivers are making excellent catches, and we've had 3 or 4 instances where we've just barely missed the ball.
You've got Newcomb really working the sidelines a lot too, Bob.
Yes.
Out of those completions, a lot of those have been straight to the sidelines, quick hits to Keller or to Travis.
Number 4, Braden Mankey.
This will be kicked off from the 25. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Jack Roach is done for the night, so that means Caldwell County is probably going to put Luke Parker back at quarterback. We went from an overabundance of quarterbacks to a shortage.
And we can see Roach here right in front of us. Fair catch called by Stevens at the 49-yard line. So Caldwell County still has 24 seconds to work with here in very good field position. Eli Stevens with the fair catch gives the Tigers the football at their own 49-yard line. And we'll see.
You know, with Parker just coming in, I don't know if I'm going to put him back there and risk anything at this point. He's not taking a snap probably in several weeks at quarterback. So,
well, one thing about it, he's not as mobile as he was due to that stress fracture. So he's going to have some protection. I don't think he's going to be able to scramble quite a bit. Xavier Lee, the near side receiver, a trip set to the far side for Parker. Parker with the handoff to Fox. Fox tries to get to the outside, hit, and ball knocked loose but goes out of bounds. We'll see where they'll spot it. And they're going to say Fox stepped out at the 38-yard line.
Tigers will keep the football.
Still Caldwell County football, and it is enough for a Lake Barkley CrossFit first down.
You know, keep working this short side because you don't have any timeouts. Maybe if you get another gain or two, you might get it into Nichols' range. I think he's about 40 or so in. I think I'm kind of watching him in pregame.
And in pregame, both Sutton Ritchie and Timothy Nichols were booming them.
Coach Stallings sends the play in from the sideline.
We get to the 25. We are in field goal range.
Trips at this time to the left. Parker takes a low snap, picks it up, goes sideline looking for Stevens over his head and out of bounds. Incompletion stops the clock with 11 seconds left in the half. Second down coming up for the Tigers, trailing this one 12-0, but looking to at least maybe tack on a field goal here late in the first half. Little Caesars halftime report coming your way just shortly.
Yeah, like I said, with no timeouts, we're kind of limited on what we can call here, but
Parker rolls to his left. Quick sideline throw is complete to Lee.
Pass goes incomplete, intended for.
We're going to say incomplete. I thought he had that one.
They called it complete.
Okay, the announcer across said incomplete.
I guess they're going to.
I didn't see him drop it.
I guess they're going to try the field goal here because they're trotting them out there.
Moving it to the what yard line, Dennis? About the 30?
5 seconds
32.
left. 32-yard line. They'll spot this one at the 38. It'll be a 48-yard attempt.
It's Sutton Ritchie's
going to try this one.
Attempt a field goal.
Good snap. Kick is blocked by Crittenden County. And that's going to take us to the half. And at the half, it is 12-0 Crittenden County. Some contact well after that play. And again, Coach McClung out on the field. Flag comes in from the sideline. And I think that's going to be on Caldwell County.
I think it's on Dr. Mobley.
I think so.
I think so.
And still some arguing going on. The officials gathered. A lot of contact after the play, after the blocked field goal attempt. We'll keep it right here before we go down to the sideline for the joint barbecue coaches interview.
Yeah, I think the only interview is going to be with me, Dennis.
Okay.
I think everybody headed to the other end. It was probably a good thing. Timothy Nichols got roughed up a little bit there. Officials haven't helped us out at all in the first half. That doesn't matter on the scoreboard, but maybe some of those calls will go our way the second half.
Yeah, that was a blatant hit after the play was over.
And the teams go their separate ways at the half. It's Caldwell County trailing Crittenden County 12-0. That coach's interview or explanation from the sideline on the play before the coaches got away. Brought to you by The Joint, live from the Caldwell County Tigers sideline. It's all about the game. It's all about the strategy. But let's take a moment for some real strategy. The Joint Barbecue. These pit masters know how to bring the heat just like our Tigers. Sink your teeth into brisket, smoked to perfection, or slow-cooked ribs slathered to tasty goodness. Visit thejointbbqwky.com because the best thing to complement game day is a bite from the Joint Barbecue. At the half, it's Crittenden County 12, Caldwell County nothing. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be the Little Caesars halftime report from the field right after this on WPKY.
We're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore at Joyner Hardware on Main Street in Princeton.
At Johnson's Furniture and Appliances in Marion, Kentucky, you're treated like family. Because to them, family is everything. Johnson's has the reputation of helping customers with brands you can count on, like GE Appliances. Shop their selection of GE appliances with premium finishes and features that make household chores easier, giving you time to do what matters. Bring home the long-lasting quality of GE appliances today. Trust Johnson's for furniture, bedding, and appliances. Because you're like family, and family is everything.
Pennyroyal Hospice Executive Director Kelly Martin.
Living to the fullest with Pennyroyal Hospice means relief. R is for when that time comes that you face a restriction in the health of your life. E is for the ease of access to get that help that you so desperately need. L is for the life boost that hospice provides both for the patient and for the family. I stands for the individualized plan of care for your loved one. E is for the emergency plan that is developed specifically for you as a hospice patient. The letter F, we fill in the gaps after someone passes with an amazing and extended bereavement program.
Living to the fullest means relief with Pennyroyal Hospice, celebrating 40 years of care for our loved ones.
With Planters Bank, you're served up points with every swipe of your Planters check card with You Choose Rewards. You'll earn points on every credit transaction you make with your Planters Bank Visa check card. Visit plantersbankonline.com to learn more. You choose rewards on the Planters Visa check card. Reason number 15, that Planters is the bank where you can expect great things. Member FDIC.
At Goodwin Insurance, they select their insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with the agents at Goodwin Insurance, you can count on receiving fast, courteous professional service with quality protection. You deserve someone that provides comprehensive coverage and is working alongside you in your community. Contact them today for a quote.
Goodwin Insurance of Princeton, Cadiz, or Marion, or online at insurewithgoodwin.com. Spark up your weekend with smoky goodness from The Joint Barbecue Wings and More. They're grilling to perfection. Authentic barbecue for a lip-smacking meal. Dig into their tender ribs paired with signature sauces, or go whole hog with their pulled pork. Add to it some of the most delicious homemade sides for the perfect weekend treat. Visit The Joint Barbecue in Eddyville or delight your senses online at thejointbbqwky.com. Remember, life's sweeter when you're at The Joint.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners. Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it!
That's exciting.
Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY. WPKY.
WPKY in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
The Crittenden County Rockets 12-0 at the break here at Rocket Stadium. Welcome back to Marion. This is the Little Caesars halftime report on WPKY. Ready to level up your game night? Make Little Caesars of Princeton your first stop. Their mouth-watering pizza, starting at just $6.49, will have your crew cheering before the game even starts. And don't leave without a fan-favorite Crazy Bread combo. Little Caesars sends the best of luck this year. Go get them, Tigers. And this is the Little Caesars halftime report here on WPKY. First thing we're going to do is check some scores for you. Caldwell County needing some help. Caldwell County needing a win here tonight over Crittenden County and a Murray win at Mayfield tonight to get out of that number 4 seed in the playoffs. And right now the Tigers down 12-0 here at Crittenden County. Mayfield on top of Murray 28-7 at halftime. So things not looking the way Tiger fans want them right now. Checking a couple of scores from the second district tonight, because we're going to see one of those teams in the playoffs. Owensboro Catholic leads Fort Campbell 48-0. Catholic will wrap up the number 1 seed from the second district with a win there. Todd County Central at Edmondson County tonight. The winner there gets the 3 seed. The loser is the number 4 seed, and they're tied 7-7 at halftime in that one. Trigg County coming up next week out at Tiger Stadium in the annual 139 Bowl. The Wildcats had to make the trip to Calhoun tonight, and in the second quarter it's McLean County 24 and Trigg County 6. Paducah-Tillman with a 28-7 lead in the first quarter over Callaway County. Halftime score here, Webster County at Union County tonight. Union County leads that one, but only 8-7, so the Trojans hanging in there, trying to give Union County its first loss of the season, and kudos to Webster County. We saw them back before the season in a 7-on-7 ordeal over at Webster County, and the Trojans have much improved, and like I said, giving Union County all they want at halftime, 8-7, the Braves over Webster County, as Union County looking to extend a regular season winning streak there. Junior Pro football teams in action Saturday at Tiger Stadium. The young Tigers will take on Trigg County. Action getting underway about 10 a.m. in the morning out at Tiger Stadium, so check that out. Second Region Volleyball Tournament gets underway Monday at the Community Activities Building. Caldwell County hosting this year's action. Opening night play has University Heights Academy and Livingston Central at 5:30. Henderson County and Hopkinsville will play the late game on night 1. The second night is Tuesday. Crittenden County and Union County in the opener at 5:30. The Caldwell County Lady Tigers will then take on the Christian County Lady Colonels in the last opening round game around 7 o'clock Tuesday night. Those teams met just 8 days ago at the Community Activities Building. Christian County won the final 4 points of that match to take the fifth set 15-11 in a 5-set thriller that night. Again, here at halftime, Caldwell County down to Crittenden County 12-0, and the Rockets deferred when they won the coin toss to start the night, so Crittenden County will get the football to start the second half. Halftime scoreboard brought to you by New Tech Seed.
With New Tech Seed, they grow more than just corn and soybeans. Like the Tigers, they grow success. Nikki Dunbar, their dedicated district sales manager, partners with reputable dealers like Jake Jones with Farmersville Seed and Anchorage Farm Supply. Success, enjoyment, family is the New Tech Seed lifestyle. Come join the lifestyle. There's a bountiful harvest waiting for you on the other side. Again, we thank New Tech Seed for bringing you the halftime scoreboard. And again, the two big games we're interested in tonight. It's Crittenden County 12 and Caldwell County nothing here in Marion. And at halftime in Mayfield tonight, the Cardinals up on the Murray High Tigers 28-7. Time now for our halftime moment in history, brought to you by West Kentucky Memorials. And tonight, we're going to take you back to August 30th, 1985, right here at Crittenden County. Ricky Robinson and Trevor Green scored on short runs in the second and third quarters as Caldwell County defeated Crittenden County 14-0 in the season opener that season. That game was delayed an hour and a half at halftime because of a storm. Lots of rain and a very wet second half, but thankfully none of those issues here tonight. Maybe just a little on the cool side, but other than that, great weather here tonight for Tiger football. Crittenden County that night coached by future Tiger skipper Pat Gates, and that team went on to win the Class A state championship in 1985, and that team actually being honored here tonight at Rocket Stadium. Caldwell finished that season with a win at Mayfield, so, kind of bookended wins over state champions that year. The Tigers winning the regular season finale at Mayfield, and Mayfield went on to win the Class 2A state championship that season. Caldwell finished the year 3-7. The other win that season was a victory over Webster County. Here at Crittenden County, Caldwell County leads the all-time series with the Crittenden County Rockets 44-11, but the Rockets took last season's matchup in Princeton and up 12-0 here at halftime in this one. This is one of the oldest rivalries that Caldwell County football has. As we mentioned in the pregame, the rivalry between the two communities on the gridiron goes all the way back to 1921. The oldest matchup that we could find on record was a 12-0 Marion High School win over Princeton High School back in 1921. For many years, Princeton, Butler, and Marion actually played a traditional Thanksgiving Day afternoon contest. The Marion Blue Terrors actually held a slight advantage in games against the Butler Tigers from 1924 through 1953, 14, 13, and 2. So I'm sure there were some excellent matchups in those games. Caldwell actually played Marion after consolidation 3 times from 1954 to 56, and Caldwell was 3-0 in those contests. At halftime tonight, it is Crittenden County 12, Caldwell County nothing. We're back with more on the Little Caesars halftime report after this here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Pull up a chair. You're in bondage to the hottest breakfast in town. Join Todd Griffin for WPKY Saturday Morning Quarterback Show. Every Saturday morning at 9, Todd sits down at the Biscuit Barn Ice Cream Eatery on West Main Street in Princeton. Get the inside scoop live with the coaches as they break down the game and give you more than just the numbers. Brought to you by the Biscuit Barn Ice Cream Eatery and the home for Caldwell County Tiger football, 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Halftime at Crittenden County. The Rockets on top of the Tigers 12-0 here tonight.
Welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report here on WPKY. Appreciate West Kentucky Memorials for bringing us our halftime moment in history for the last couple of seasons here on our Tiger football broadcast. West Kentucky Memorials also bringing you the halftime and postgame statistics. West Kentucky Memorials with locations in Princeton, Cadiz, and Hopkinsville. Proud supporter of Caldwell County football, West Kentucky Memorials offers quality handcrafted granite memorials. Again, we thank West Kentucky Memorials for both the halftime moment in history and our halftime stats. And, a really good job by the Tiger defense against the run in the first half. Crittenden County with just 2 yards on the ground in the first half. However, quarterback Micah Newcomb has completed 16 of 20 passes for 167 yards. So 169 total yards of offense for the Crittenden County Rockets in the first half. The Tigers have 30 yards on the ground, 16 passing, 46 total yards. Crittenden with 10 first downs in the first half. Caldwell County with just 2 first downs. So Crittenden County getting a late touchdown there after picking off the pass late, putting the Rockets up 12-0. Again, it's halftime. That's going to wrap up our Little Caesars halftime report. Tigers and Rockets coming back out onto the field, so we're just a couple of minutes away from getting the second half started. We'll send you back up top after this timeout here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Since 1894, serving as your steadfast local banking choice, Fredonia Valley Bank. The world has transformed since then, but their dedication to you, their neighbors, has not wavered. Navigate financial complexity with a bank that's powered by 129 years of excellence. They're committed to investing in their community and the prosperity of their customers. Remember, choose local, live local, dine local, shop local, and bank local. Fredonia Valley Bank, where local people make local decisions. Your genuine community bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Welcome back to Crittenden County High School. We are at the half as the Rockets lead this one 12-0. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, Bruce McAllister with you on the call tonight. Todd Griffin down on the sideline. John Miller in the truck with us here. And guys, this one's still not gotten away from Caldwell County. Down 12-0. We're still struggling offensively, but this is a game where you get a good turnover, get a touchdown in, or make a good drive, and you're right back in this one. Only 12-0. But the one thing about this one, there was a penalty right at the end of the half on Caldwell County. You know it's going to be a 15-yarder after the play. So Crittenden County receives the ball. They're going to end up getting the ball in pretty good field position, you would think, to start this second half.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen, but I see Jack Roach back in the huddle down here, maybe preparing for the kickoff, so maybe that means that obviously he's back at quarterback in the second half for the Tigers, but a lot of things that didn't happen right in that play at the end of the half. Officials, I think, lost control and contain and let 2 or 3 shots get taken at the Tigers, and that's what infuriated and calls for the penalty to be thrown. So we'll wait and see whether looks like we're going to be kicking off at the have they marked it back to the 25 yet?
No, right now they're still sitting on the 40, so I don't know if there has to be, the teams both on the field to officially do it, or
maybe it was offsetting penalties that we didn't catch, but we did see the one flag come out. And it is going to be called now, Bruce. You're right. They had to let the teams get back out on the field. So Caldwell County will go from the 40 to kick this one off to the 25-yard line. And, Bob, I'll let you tell our friends about the third quarter sponsors.
Dennis, I will be happy to. The third quarter, again, sponsored by Cozy Living, located on Northfield Drive in Princeton. Stop in and see Pam. A lot of furniture in that store just delivered. They would offer, obviously, the opportunity to sell you some beautiful gifts for your home. They're also your local U-Haul dealer, so stop in and see the people at Cozy Living, and Cozy Living is everything a home should be.
Kickoff is down the field, angled toward the sideline. Takes a bounce off the Crittenden County player. Still in, still hasn't picked it up around the 25-yard line. And Caldwell County with good coverage goes down. Crittenden County just, I don't know if they had some popcorn at halftime, got some butter on their fingers, but could not come up with the football. And Caldwell County gets the coverage downfield and holds Crittenden County down to their, looks like around the 20-yard line, maybe the 19. And that's big considering where Caldwell County kicked off from at the 25.
That's a huge turnaround.
Yeah, the defense is going to need to come up big here and stop them, get a turnover or something. I believe if Crittenden County goes down and scores, 19 is probably a hill we cannot climb.
Rockets come out. We've done a good job against the run of Crittenden County. Only 2 yards in that first half, but 167 through the air for Micah Newcomb. Newcomb rolls out, goes sideline. That's been a familiar play tonight. It's complete, and a pickup of about 8 yards on the play.
Number 6,
Caden Howard on the reception. And, guys, that play has probably been ran 5-6 times at least in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about a 10-yard out. They're running. Like I said, we're sitting back soft, and we're just taking what's underneath.
And that's out there, as Bruce says, that's been there all game long.
12-0 your score as we go into the second half. Newcomb will send 2 players to each side out wide.
He's going to bring second down and 4 for the Rockets.
He's going to empty the backfield, putting Howard up on the line. Newcomb drops back. Only a 3-man rush by Caldwell County. Newcomb finds a hole, throws down the field, incomplete. And I'm not sure he was not past the line of scrimmage.
Pass goes incomplete.
But it's incomplete nonetheless, bringing up 3rd down and 4 for Crittenden County. Bob and Bruce, another aspect of this game, tensions have been high from the first play of this game. There's been minor scuffles. At halftime, there was a big hit on the kicker for Caldwell County. And tempers are starting to flare a little bit early in this one. This thing could get out of hand. The referees are going to have a whale of a job to do here in the second half. Spread set for Crittenden County. Newcomb looks around, goes to the far sideline. It's complete. Dodging one tackle and getting down the field to about the 33-yard line. And that is number 9 for Crittenden County, Belcher. And it's a first down for Crittenden County. 10:45 left to play in the third quarter. The Rockets lead this one 12-0. Caldwell County still struggling offensively, only in the neighborhood of 50-plus yards offense in that first half. It does look like Roach back in the football game, so hopefully we'll see him back able to play quarterback too as well. A hit up the middle, and Travis is off to the races. He's being tackled from behind, but that was Parker able to save a touchdown as Gadden Travis got through the line right down the middle and was able to take it into Caldwell County territory down to the 40, 30-yard line or in that neighborhood.
Let's call it the 30.
Big run by Gatton Travis.
37-yard run that time.
Travis again with the football. Gets hit from behind, stays on his feet, picks up a couple more yards after the hit. So Crittenden County, after only gaining 2 yards on the ground in that first half, gets a big run from Travis. Shorter run this time, but second down, and we'll see what they put on the board. Second down and 5, so a 5-yard pickup by Travis on first down.
Yeah, I think I'm a little worried about the defense, kind of what we've been a lot this year with the offense not sustaining drives. I feel like the defense may be getting tired and getting a little worn down.
9:30 left to play in the third quarter. Newcomb having a big night through the air. This time he keeps it himself, fakes the handoff, goes to the right side. He's going to be close to a first down.
Close to the first down. See where the ball is spotted.
We'll put it down and check the spot. Clock stops while they check it out with 9:09 left to play, and it is enough for a first down, Crittenden County.
First United first down.
As they move it down to the 19-yard line. Let's go down for a Go Green Field report with Todd.
Yeah, guys, Caldwell defense needing a big stop here. Crittenden County on the move, already 12-0. You know, about time for them to lay one on the ground for us.
Handoff is stopped up the middle, flag in the backfield as the Rocket running back gets to the outside. It's going to be a hold, though, against Crittenden County, so that one's coming back. A lot of penalties in this game. Not as bad maybe as the Christian County game, but this thing started out clean. We had a pretty fast first quarter, and then it just kind of slowed down like we were running in wet sand after that.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of flags here in the second quarter, and now the start of the third. So
that hold against the Rockets.
So that should be marked back at the 30-yard line, Dennis, or 29-yard line.
It is at the 30. 8:33 left to play in the third quarter.
1st and 20 for the Rockets.
Micah Newcomb gets set for the snap. Players pause, look over to the sideline. 2 receivers set each way for the Rockets. Caldwell County is going to come up man-to-man, and they're playing a lot closer on these receivers here in the second half. Newcomb wants it all, goes towards the end zone. That one knocked away. Eli Stevens with a good defensive play in the end zone.
Well, real good play by Eli there. Just got in the receiver's hip pocket, chased him down the field, and went up, got the ball, high-pointed it, knocked it away. So
didn't try to get flashy or go for the interception, just knocked that one down in the end zone. Didn't take a big chance, but exceptional coverage by Eli Stevens on the play. But, Bruce, you made the point earlier because Keller and the other kid for Crittenden County getting loose on these sideline routes that we were playing off of them a little bit that time. Everybody from Caldwell within about 3 yards of the receiver playing man-to-man.
Yeah, we locked up on them and man on that one.
Bring up 2nd down and long for the Rockets.
2nd and 20 coming up for the Rockets. Incompletion, stops the clock with 8:08. Newcomb, sideline, nice pass is complete. He sent that one. Keller made the reception on that one, and Newcomb, guys, he put that one where only Keller could catch that football, right on his back shoulder.
Yep, just again ran a little slant, and he made the cut, and the ball was on him. It was a good play. It was executed well.
Zy Rollins had excellent coverage, and that one was either going to be incomplete or it was going to be caught on the back shoulder by Keller, and it's a completion. Crittenden County 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Rockets. Newcomb facing a 3-man rush, has time, goes sideline. That one high. It's close to a first down if it's good, and they signal it was brought down inbounds.
Complete to number 6.
We'll check on the spot. Caden Howard, another Rocket having a big night.
That was a heck of a throw by Newcomb. He is on the far side of the field. In high school, the field, the hashes are wide. And he threw that thing from the other hash over here to the sideline on the rope. It was just a really well-thrown ball.
Short of a first down. They've got 3rd and 7 on the board, it looks like.
4th and whatever, 4th and 2 maybe.
And they're still showing, yeah, now they turn the
Should
page
be like 4th and
on the
7.
marker. 4th and 7.
4th and 7.
2 receivers each side for the Rockets as they go for it on 4th down. Newcomb flush from the pocket, goes to the sideline, still looking for somebody, and he's going to get dragged down on the sideline by Gus Fox.
I'll tell you what, Gus Fox made that play, but Mr. Sherrill is the one that enabled it. He got pressure up front and flushed him out of the pocket, because if Mr. Sherrill didn't get that play, he had receivers on the outside cross, and he had one coming in. It was wide open. He was about to turn it loose to him, and Mr. Sherrill made that play for the defense, and with a little help from Fox cleaning it up.
Where do we take over the ball, Dennis?
I think it's on the 17-yard line. Give that play for Caldwell County, a big defensive play tonight. Look for big savings on the Big Deal Store on WPKYOnline.com. With a Tiger win, save 23% in the Deal Store with the code TIGER all weekend. Bob that ball on the 24-yard line. Snap back, Roach back in at quarterback. Handoff is up the middle. We'll check out the ball carrier when the pile clears, and that is Maddox on the carry. Maddox has had a pretty good night running. It's just been penalties to bring back his biggest runs.
Yeah, he's done well transitioning to the running back. This first game that I've seen him there, and just like I said, we've shot ourselves in the foot a couple times. So hopefully we can get that out of our system, get down and get some points.
They're going to give Maddox 4 on the carry. Ball at the 28-yard line. Roach calls for the snap, hands it off to the tailback. Looks like maybe Maddox again trying to get to the outside. And it is number 2 getting up from the pile after a pretty good carry on second down. Travis on the tackle for Crittenden County as we go under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Tigers trail this one 12-0. Trying to get something going offensively here in the third quarter. Somebody's got to get off the field for the Tigers, and it's going to be Mobley hustling off.
It's a big play right here for the offense.
Roach gets set. Deep back. Takes the handoff, gets hit. That was Maddox taking a big hit, and a flag comes in from the sideline.
There is a flag on the play.
It's going to be close to a first down, but we'll see what the flag is.
They don't hustle out there to the whiteout, do they, Bruce?
They don't.
No. It's on Crittenden. I don't know if it's a helmet to helmet or. No,
there have been some hits tonight, not all necessarily legal.
No, I don't think there's any intent there. I think it's just a hard play, just kind of where the bodies collided.
It is a Lake Barkley CrossFit first down for the Tigers. You can never be too healthy, too strong, and too good a health. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level. Ball on the 36. Ball loose in the backfield. Roach able to pick it up, but he's going to be thrown for a big loss. They've whistled the play dead and still pushing another 5 yards. That one, a fumble on the exchange. Roach able to pick it back up. But it's a big loss for the Tigers.
Yeah, that play was just
that was
messed up from the beginning.
Doomed from the start. You're absolutely right. And that's been kind of the storyline tonight. Caldwell County picks up the first down, has something going, and then either a penalty or a sack.
And we find ourselves in 2nd and 17.
And back behind the chains with the ball on the 29-yard line. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Roach gets some pressure from the outside. Heaves, this time looking for Fox. Knocked away. Flags come down, and it's going to be a pass interference call. Crittenden County may have gotten away with that since the defender did touch the ball, but he never looked back. And the call is going to go against Crittenden County.
Another Crittenden County penalty, I think, on
it. I don't know where that second one is.
It was thrown by the referee who was surrounded by about 5 rockets. So,
but our young man seems very displeased. So I don't know if he wasn't bumping his gums a little bit.
And now another conference of the stripes out at midfield. They're going to bring the conversation closer to the sideline. Clock is stopped with 4:23 left to play in the third quarter.
You think we could get Todd out there and listen in on their conversation?
It'd be just like going out for the kickoff
or
coin
wonder if
toss.
I just walk out there if I can get a little explanation.
Todd, you need a boom mic. Just extend it out there over the field.
Yeah, so we can just listen to everything.
You'll never know till you try, Todd.
Yeah.
We're behind you, buddy.
I'd probably get a quick trip out of here if I tried it. and I wouldn't be the first one from Caldwell County that would get the trip out tonight either.
It is against the Tigers.
Well, the first flag was pass interference, wasn't it?
First flag had to be pass interference.
First was unsportsmanlike against Caldwell.
Conversation with the official and Coach McClung going on right now on the sideline.
Well, there's no doubt that after the pass interference was called, Gus clapped in the general direction of a Crittenden County player. Now some other things have been directed from Crittenden County players to Caldwell players early in the game, and they got warnings and no flags. So,
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's not taunting. That's
that's just rivalry football.
I mean, that's just, you got to let that go.
There's been jawing from the opening kickoff tonight, so
Okay, there was the pass interference, so I guess they're going to say these are offsetting and take the old bail out and go back and replay the down.
Well, the personal foul against Caldwell County would be a dead ball foul.
Yeah, I was going to say that has to be after the play. Yeah. It should be a 15-yard penalty. Well, I don't.
You had pass interference all the way up near the 45-yard line of Crittenden County, roughly, and then the personal foul against Caldwell County for taunting. But it's got to be marked off from the spot of the pass interference, I thought.
Yeah, like I said, they taking the bell out, it looks like.
If you're a statistician, this play will drive you crazy. You don't know whether they gave us yardage on the pass interference penalty or.
Well, the scoreboard hasn't changed, so I can't. The down marker hasn't changed, so I think they just called it offsetting, which.
It's second down and 17 for the Tigers from their own 29-yard line. They're going to go ahead and snap this. And nobody was set on the play when Caldwell County snapped it, so the officials whistle that one dead. This has just been a very sloppy game. I'm not even sure the sideline official was set for the play.
That's not our fault.
Trying to sort this one out, too. Todd, pipe in any you want with some of these official conversations down here, and they're spotting the football
back at the original line of scrimmage.
I don't think they called a penalty. I'm guessing the ready to play whistle had not blown and we started, but I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, I don't think the official on the sideline was actually set for the play. Handoff up the middle, big hit, and no gain on the play. They try to go to Xavier Lee. And it's going to be 3rd and long coming up for the Tigers. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 12-0 Rockets. And they're going to say no gain on the play. Still 3rd now and 17 for the Tigers. Maddox out to his more familiar wide receiver spot. He's going to be out there alongside Wilson and Stevens. Near side, you have Xavier Lee. Parker now in at quarterback for Caldwell County. Luke rolls to his right, looks down the field, gets chased from behind, trying to get down the field, throws sideline, throws it out of bounds. Nobody open for Caldwell County. Parker showed pretty good nimbleness on that one, even with that leg problem tonight. So you don't know what kind of pain he's trying to play through tonight, but looked good on that one, trying to get away from a pass rush.
Yeah,
4th and 17 for the Tigers.
It's just kind of frustrating. We got the pass interference call, and we kind of lost our minds there and just shot ourselves in the foot again.
Yeah, it's been that way for the Tigers a lot tonight offensively. Nichols is going to come in. He got away a great punt the last time he was on the field. This one up in the air, another good kick. This one's going to hit.
Get on it!
And the Hill Crittenden County player recovered by Caldwell County. And that is number 25, Zy Rollins on the recovery. Maybe that's the break that Caldwell County needs.
At the Crittenden.
Let's see, the 37-yard line. Let's call it right now until they spot the football officially.
Guys, that's a lost art in high school football is catching punts because very few people actually get back there and catch them now, and the return guy was away from it.
And he ought to get out. He ought to vacate the area if he's not interested.
He's got to be yelling whatever their code word is when the ball's on the ground to scatter, and because their guy never saw the ball hit him right in the backside.
Luke Parker in at quarterback. Gus Fox will be in the backfield with Parker. A trip set to the right. Xavier Lee, near side receiver to the left. Handoff goes to Fox. Fox trying to get to the outside, and guess what? Another flag comes in on a nice run on first down by Fox.
There is a flag on the play.
Looks like it goes against the Tigers, though. Preliminary call against Caldwell County with 3:07 left to play in the third quarter. 12-0 Rockets lead this one. That was the halftime score. Caldwell County trying to get something going offensively. They've had some bright spots, but they just can't sustain it because of mostly penalties tonight.
Yeah, pitch.
And this one's going to mark the Tigers back to the 46-yard line of Crittenden County.
Brings up a first
and 20?
First and 19, really, I think.
They get the official set, a stack trip set to the right side for Parker. Parker with some pressure, complete to Maddox. Maddox hit and brought down at the 40.
There's more laundry on the field, Dennis.
And the handkerchiefs are going to be green by the time this one's over tonight from the grass stains.
It's in the area where that ball was thrown, so I don't know what's.
Against Caldwell County. Holding against Caldwell County is the call. It's just hard to even explain some of the way these drives are going tonight for the Tigers. 3:01 left to play
at the
in the third.
What, Dennis?
Now it's at the Caldwell County 45-yard line.
Or Caldwell, I should say.
You've got Luke Parker in at quarterback. Dalen Lander inactive tonight in street clothes. Jack Roach has taken a couple of big hits tonight. Parker rolls to the left, throws this one tipped away, looking for Xavier Lee, but that one closer to a Rocket player. Second down and 30 coming up for Caldwell County. Let's go down for a Go Green report real quick with Todd.
I was just standing here thinking, you know, maybe a quick kick is in the offing here. We don't see those anymore. Hey, worked last time.
Yeah, where did
need to kick the ball off of somebody?
That's what we should do.
Yes.
Maddox, far side receiver. Two guys each way for the Tigers. Fox in the backfield. And Caldwell County is going to get whistled for illegal procedure as it was Xavier Lee took a step too early before the snap. That'll back the Tigers up another 5 yards.
Yeah, those are, from a coaching standpoint, very frustrating because when you've got a wide out, he's got a clear view of the ball. He's looking in at the ball.
Yeah, I was going to use the word frustrating too, guys. And, you know, feels really bad, but the Tigers are one play away from being in this ball game. You know, if you could just make that one play, get on the scoreboard, this game is still there to be had.
And you know, Nichols is going to make the extra point attempt most of the times, and that's going to be big too to give Caldwell County that 7 points if they can get it. Crittenden shows blitz. They bring it up the middle. Parker stands in, throws it down the field looking for Wilson. Incomplete. Good coverage by Crittenden County.
You know, it's just, we got spoiled with Caldwell County football for all those years with a lot of those receivers we had. But our guys now are, they're playing hard. They just don't get the separation from the defensive backs, and the windows are pretty tight for a quarterback trying to drop the ball in there.
2:14.
Oh, there's a flag on the field, Dennis.
Who would have thunk it? I did not see the call on this one. It must have came in late.
Foul against the Tigers.
And back 15 more yards.
Thinking the quick kick may not be the bad call at this point, Todd.
I think this may be our first, Bob. This might be second down and 50 coming up for the Tigers. Does that qualify for a Max's moment, Todd, to even announce that it's second down and 50?
I'm not sure. We could punt the ball for a first down at this point.
Parker stands in against almost insurmountable odds trying to get this first down. Handoff is to Fox. Fox brought down after a quick gain and a short gain. Crittenden County's defense, even though it's only 12-0 right now, Caldwell County is just stuttering offensively. And it looks like the Rockets kind of smell, the blood in the water, if you will. Because they are bringing a lot of pressure the last few plays, and they can because Caldwell County in a desperate situation now, third down. Technically, it's 45 on the clock. I still think it's 50 with the penalty, but qualifies for a country mile and then a good ride. 1:20 on the clock.
I think we're going to have to call timeout. I think
we'll see what's going on out on the field. The officials stopped play.
When the play clock's at 0, whether it was ever reset after the last one, I don't know. But
it's been a weird game tonight. And the fact you almost kind of lose sight that it's, like Todd said, only a 12-0 game. If Caldwell County can just break one play, get behind that defense. But the Tigers just having trouble. If they get anything going, you're having trouble sustaining it. Parker coming to the sideline, talking to Coach Stallings. I'm not sure what they're talking about at this point. Todd, let's go down for a Go Green report, see if you have anything.
No, at this point, I'm not really sure what they're discussing. It's going to be fun going back and watching the film of this game, though, to see some of these calls that were made. I mean, Caldwell County typically hasn't been called for holding a whole lot all season, and tonight it seems like every time there's been something positive on Caldwell's side, there's been a hold backing us up.
And I think it is a timeout on the field. It looks like Caldwell County has come to the sideline. I'm not sure.
Yeah, are we having a discussion about what down it is?
The scoreboard showing second. The flag on the or the chain marker is showing 4th down.
It's 3rd down.
Well, we can split the difference, right? It's 3rd down.
Might as well at this point. It's whatever it is. It's something and 45 to go. So
it looks like it's staying 4th down because Mr. Nichols is on the field and they're got a guy drop back to return the punt.
It's good to see that Roach is okay. He comes in to block on this punt. Nichols will need to get a good one off here. And Nichols runs up, puts a foot on this one, end over end. It's going to take a Caldwell County bounce, you would think. Kind of spins up. Still a Tiger bounce. And it's going to be down near the 32-yard line. Nichols has gotten some good kicks off tonight. He's been a powerful weapon for Caldwell County.
Played well.
If he had a poor night, Crittenden could have had much better field position throughout the evening.
Yeah, he's flipped the field on him a couple times.
It's about the 41-yard line of Crittenden County.
No, I think that was the 32-yard line. 31 is what they're going to say on the board. Again, we apologize for the ball marker calls on this game a little bit, but you get outside probably the 35-yard lines, and it's almost like there is nothing on the field. You can see more marks better than you can see the white stripes on the field. Newcomb brings the offense back out. He'll empty the backfield, puts the backup on the line. Looks down the right side. Over the middle it goes. Complete. Big hit. Parker tried to knock that one loose, but it's a completion in Caldwell County territory, and a late flag comes in. And a very late flag, I might add. Parker laid a big hit on the Crittenden County receiver. Walked off, and a flag in from the sideline. If that flag is for the hit, that was about 2 seconds late.
I think that flag is, well.
It is against Caldwell County, and it's an unsportsmanlike.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's just awful. I mean, if anything, it should have gone on Crittenden County. Their player kind of dropped the ball at the foot of the Caldwell County defender.
Coach Riley jawing with the official on the sideline some because he did not agree with that call. Looked like a good shoulder hit from Luke Parker on the play.
Yeah, there was no problem with the hit. I think it was something afterward. Yeah, there shouldn't have been a flag on the hit.
Crittenden County benefits, ball on the Tiger 32. Newcomb rolls left, looks down the field, has some pressure. Another flag in the backfield. Throw down the sideline is complete. Looks like it was to Howard on the play. We'll see what the flag in the backfield is. Should be holding in that area, but tonight, if it's not, it wouldn't surprise anybody.
There was a flag.
I mean, Dennis, I have to be at Murray at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to watch Tate Van Hooser play baseball, and I'm not sure at this point I'm going to be able to make it.
It is against the Rockets. I'm not sure that I'm not going to miss the tee time for the tournament tomorrow afternoon. And my daughter flew in from Colorado to play with me. And Penalty was against Crittenden County. First down and 20 on the board. Ball at the 42-yard line. Newcomb looks to the sideline for Crittenden County. 2 receivers each way for the Rockets, leading this one 12-0. I'm not sure they get it off, and they do before the third quarter horn. It's a run on the left side. Good gain on first down and 20 by Crittenden County. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. After 3, it's the Rockets 12 and the Tigers nothing. Another flag. We can go to break. Go ahead, John.
At Trice Hughes, they're ordering it your way. How would you like to have a vehicle built just for you? Little things are important, like rich colors, big screens and displays, almost like watching TV. Exteriors with beautiful style and powerful engines that respond to the lightest touch on the accelerator. It's time to get what you want. Order your new ride and feel the thrill when you drive off the lot. Trice Hughes in Princeton is the one-stop shop for everything your vehicle needs. For more information, visit tricehughes.com. That's tricehughes.com.
We are back to Crittenden County High School to start the fourth quarter. Rockets lead this one 12-0. And in the timeout, a flag came in like we haven't had enough tonight. Now they're going to give a sideline warning just for good measure on Caldwell County. Bob, tell us about the third quarter sponsor real quick.
Okay, Dennis. The fourth quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Stop in and see Pam. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
It's Micah Newsom at quarterback for Crittenden County. They'll bring the extra tight end in. Jacob Carter in the backfield. He's a sophomore running back.
It'll be second down and 7 yards to go.
Second and 7 for the Rockets. Little pitch across the middle. And Caldwell County covers that one well, strings it out good. That's Cooper Mobley on the hit, followed that back all the way across the backfield, able to make the tackle after a short gain.
Yeah, they run it off that little jet sweep motion, and like I said, that's quarterback's best friend. You drop it about 2 inches, and you get receiving yards out of it.
Ball spotted, looks like the 30-yard line, maybe just inside. The 29 is what they'll put on the board. Third down and 6. Be a great time for Caldwell County to hold here. You know Crittenden is not going to go for the field goal. Newcomb drops back, has good protection. That one knocked down and almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Jack Roach.
Bring up fourth down.
All right, nice play, though, Roach. Knocking it down, bringing up fourth down. Again, hopefully the defense can rise up here and get another stop.
Yeah, the interception would have been nice, but the knockdown serves the purpose too as Crittenden County faces fourth down and 6. Rockets break the huddle. We are in the fourth quarter, just about 45 seconds in. Crittenden leads this one only 12-0, but Caldwell County just having troubles all over the place offensively. Caldwell brings the pressure, but it's complete to Carter over the middle. And it is enough for a first down. Carter, a sophomore running back.
First down, Rockets.
And it's enough to keep the drive going for the Crittenden County Rockets.
Did you give me a spot, Dennis?
I'm working on it feverishly, Bob.
Thank you.
Is how I'll put it. With no stripes
18.
to go by. Let's go. Thank you, Todd. We'll do the 18.
Dennis, if next time you do a game over here, maybe you can fundraise and get them to get Bruce the painter, and he can paint get lines, get the numbers on this side of the field for you.
Yeah, I don't know if they ran out early in the season or why, but there are basically no lines on the field once you get outside the 30s on each end.
Yeah, I know.
There was an injured player on the field, but there's a timeout on the field as both teams go to the sideline. 11:09 to play in the fourth quarter. Crittenden County leads this one in a very strange game and heavily penalized after the first quarter game, 12-0. This one's still in reach, but Caldwell County is starting to run out of time to make something magical happen at this point as Newcomb comes to the line with 1st and 10. 2 receivers each side. And that one is Illegal procedure, false start against the Rockets. That'll back them up 5 yards. Ball back to the 23-yard line, where it'll be first down and 15 for the Rockets. We are back home next week to end the regular season, taking on the Trigg County Wildcats, and then it's playoff action, likely to Owensboro Catholic in the first round. Newcomb sends 2 players each way. He's going to bring Carter to his left shoulder. Caldwell County has Parker back at safety. Hand off to Carter. Carter tries to get to the outside, pushed out of bounds by Fox. And guys, did y'all catch that? After Fox pushed him out of bounds, he kind of looked around for the official, expecting the flag. Say, did I push him too hard to get him out of bounds? That's where this game is kind of degraded to at this point. And what otherwise would be and is an exciting game at 12-0.
Bring up second down and 13 yards.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling game because I don't really feel like we're in it, but we're still in it. You know, we're just
feels like we're down 50 points, but two good plays puts us in the command.
Carter in motion over the middle. Newcomb, and a great catch.
That was a big catch.
Clean by number 2, and he took a hit. Held on to the football.
That's a first
down.
And it's a first down for Crittenden County.
Hats off to that kid because Luke Parker leveled him, and he hung on to the ball.
Yeah, you got to give credit where credit's due, and Parker laid a solid hit.
For the Rockets.
First and goal from the 6 for Crittenden County. Let's see what the Rockets do on this one. Whistle blows.
I'm guessing procedure, but I don't see a flag, so was it not, was the ready for play not
I'm
signal?
not sure. We've had a play where the official just wasn't ready for the snap of the football. Try to sort this one out. Let's go down for a Go Green report, see if Todd can answer this question for us. And I don't think so. So 9:57 left to play in the ball game. Officials again in a conference.
Conrad was the winning bid on the Peyton Manning football, $550.
All right, the officials have it sorted out. First and goal from the 6 coming up for Crittenden County. They're going to send 2 receivers out to the right, single receiver to the left. Hand off to Carter. Carter trying to get to the outside on the right side. Does not get in, it doesn't look like from here. He's going to go out of bounds. Good coverage by the Tigers to force Carter out of bounds. Second and goal coming up for the Rockets. And Bruce, you made the comment, I think, early in the second half that Caldwell, not a come-from-behind team, not one built for it this season. A third touchdown by the Rockets would almost, you hate to say, seal the deal with over 9 minutes left to play, but unless we change something offensively, it's a big hill to climb for the Tigers. So it bears well for the Tigers to keep the Rockets out of the end zone on this possession.
About the 2-yard line.
Second and goal from the 2. Newcomb under center. That one whistled dead. Offsides, Caldwell County.
Encroachment is a call against the Tigers.
So half the distance will put the ball at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Crowd almost silent out here. You got all the elements for a good, exciting, close ball game, but right now
there's just no flow.
There's nothing. Newcomb again under center. Hand off to the deep back. And it is a touchdown, Crittenden County, and a flag after the play.
Number 21, Jacob Carter in for the score.
Carter goes in for the score for Crittenden County, but a flag comes in after the score. Not sure who this one is going to be on.
On the play.
and
offsetting
unsportsmanlike penalties.
You know what? Well, both squads, but I'm not really worried about Crittenden, but with these, you get 2 of those, you're out next week. So, gonna have to start using our brains a little bit and walking away or not retaliating or not instigating. I don't know where we're at with it, but, the referees obviously are calling it, so it's, going to have to start thinking a little bit.
It's Newcomb throwing to the corner for the 2-point conversion, and it is good.
The 2-point conversion is
Crittenden County came into the game tonight 9 out of 16 on 2-point conversion attempts, and they pick it up there with 9:06 left to play in the ball game. It's Crittenden County 20, Caldwell County nothing. Back after this.
Crittenden County Rockets 20.
The weatherman says it's time to get out of the house. Goodwin Insurance wants you to know they can insure all your toys. Boats, jet skis, ATVs, golf carts, well, you get the point. Goodwin Insurance is dedicated to finding you the best policy with the best service at an affordable price. Insure your toys with Goodwin so all you have to worry about is the fun. Contact them today for a quote.
Goodwin Insurance of Princeton, Cadiz, or Marion, or online at insurewithgoodwin.com.
Powering your lives and lighting up your nights. Princeton Electric Plant Board's community spirit shines bright. Entrusted with the glow of our fields, they keep our Tigers' pathways illuminated to victory. A shout out goes to our Tigers, Preston Burrell and Cole Wyatt, as they roar into a new season. Good luck, Tigers. Here's to a safe and victorious year from your one and only Princeton Electric Plant Board. They're not just a service, they're community.
Back to Crittenden County High School. It's the Rockets adding on to the lead. Now it's Crittenden County 20, Caldwell County nothing. Crittenden County set to kick this one off. And Bruce, you've been on the sideline as a coach before on the football field. You see the frustration on a lot of Caldwell County players after that play. What do you do as a coach to talk to your guys and keep their heads in this game and not let it explode?
Well, that's the hard part because, you can talk to them and you can set them, and it's hard. When you're in the middle of something like this, it's not walking away is tough to do, but there's times you just got to put the thinking cap on and, do the better action for the team.
Shane Farrow with a good return on the kickoff. Gets all the way up to midfield before he's pushed out of bounds. And you almost look for the worst after the play because several players from both squads out of bounds on the ground, but they separate and walk back to their respective sides. But a great return by Shane Farrow on the kick. Caldwell County is going to have their best starting field position of the night at the Crittenden County 46-yard line. Still 8:54 left to play in this ball game. So it's not a done deal, but something has to happen. You got to think on this drive.
Yeah, and happen quickly. A quick strike has got to happen to have a chance.
Luke Parker takes it as Tripp said on the right side, on the left. He comes back right, complete to Maddox. Maddox is going to be up near a first down. And I think he got the first down.
No, that was a really good play there by Luke. He had time to throw, and the start pocket broke down. He scrambled out, and Maddox worked from the sideline, worked with him across the field, looked up and saw him, made the completion.
Well, Lake Barkley CrossFit first down to the 35-yard line for Caldwell County. Good job by Parker to get that ball to Maddox, and Maddox with good hands in some pretty stiff coverage. And that's got to be it. It's almost like the officials didn't want to call it, but it was a false start by Caldwell County. A couple of players really just started to bleed out. 1st and 15 coming up now for the Tigers. Official spot is at the 39-yard line. That last completion by Maddox took him to the 34 instead of the 35. Bob Maddox missed a few games earlier this season, but has come back and really looked good at receiver and at running back tonight.
He is a really nice addition to this football team.
Crittenden County showing pressure up the middle. They bring the blitz. It's picked up. Parker goes to the corner, and that one well overthrown, looking for Luke Maddox. And Parker took a hit after the play, holding that left arm or left hand. 7:57 on a stopped clock after the incompletion.
Yeah, Luke's coming out.
Took a hit. It looked like maybe on the elbow or.
I think it's his side there.
Or
I think
the side.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up second down and 15.
Caldwell County did a good job picking up the blitz.
Caldwell.
But that will bring in Jack Roach at quarterback. Crittenden again showing pressure from the end. Caldwell County looks to the sideline. Crittenden County backs out of it. And the play clock expires. We'll see if Caldwell County got the timeout and does. Travis Construction and Concrete timeout on the field. 7:57 to play in the ball game. 20-0 Rockets. Back after this.
Financial planning should be specific to you and your life circumstances. That is why we created Invest FB Wealth Management, a division of Farmers Bank. Hi, I'm Jeff McDaniels, Invest FB's lead financial advisor. Whether you're saving for retirement, starting a business, or planning your family's future, our individual and comprehensive approach can help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us today at our Princeton or Eddyville offices to start a conversation about your individual financial needs.
Welcome back. Crittenden County up 20-0 in this one. Caldwell County had to take the timeout as the play clock was just about to expire. Parker's going to bring the offense back out on the field. Send two receivers out to the left. Eli Stevens, lone receiver, in tight on the right side. Parker takes a low snap, rolls left, has some pressures, gets away from it, looks down the field, incomplete, looking for, is it Lee?
It's going to bring up third down.
Yeah,
Mobley.
that was Lee.
Lee on the far sideline. Incomplete. Clock stops with 7:49 left to play in the ball game. 3rd and 15 for Caldwell County coming up here. And guys, obviously it's a 4-down situation, but you've got to get points out of this possession if you realistically still have a chance in this ball game.
Yeah, there's not really enough possessions left in the game to come up dry on this one.
Trip set to the right. Caldwell County sends Lee out to the far side on the left. Fox in the backfield, 3rd and 15. Tough snap. Parker able to recover and takes off. He's got some room down the sideline, tucks it, lowers his head, and he's going to be, I think it's enough for a first down as he gets down past the marker, it looks like, from here for a Lake Barkley CrossFit first down on the keeper. Everybody covered down the field, but Crittenden County didn't turn back to look at Parker. Parker tucks it and lays a lick on the defensive player as he gets knocked out of bounds.
Between the shots he's given tonight and the shots he's taken, Mr. Luke is probably going to be a sore young man tomorrow.
I think Luke and Roach can both say about the same thing after this one's over. Ball on the 19 as Parker gets it into the red zone for Caldwell County. Parker, quick hit to Maddox. Maddox on the catch. Flag in after the play. It was a short gain on the play to Maddox, maybe not more than a yard or two.
Pass goes complete.
But a flag comes in. I think we almost went about 5 plays without a flag, guys.
I'm trying to figure out what the call was.
Yeah, that's going to be a late hit, guys. Not one of the most brutal hits. The receiver was on the ground and the defense actually hit him.
Against the Rockets.
So late hit penalty gives Caldwell County a first and goal. We'll get that spot from you in a second, Todd. Parker drops back, has some pressure, shakes the tackler. He's got some room again, tries to get to the outside and steps out of bounds. Todd, if you'll help us on the spot on these while they're down on that end. Good job by Parker to shake that tackle and not go down for a sack.
It's a first down for the Tigers at the 9.
Ball spotted at the 9. Thank you, Todd, for that. Parker still kind of holding that side a little bit, Bruce, that he got hit on just a couple of plays ago.
Yeah, he's playing through the pain, but I think he's hurting right now.
Luke Maddox is going to be the lone receiver to the right. Lee, Wilson, and Stevens all out to the left. Parker takes it, handoff to Fox. Fox tries to jump it to the outside, wants to turn it up the field. can't get to the edge and gets knocked out of bounds.
You know, that he just got to plant his foot in the ground and head upfield. There was a little bit of gap there. And he just kept trying to string it out, and he just had to, like I said, he had a little gap to get up the field and get what he could get.
2nd and goal coming up for the Tigers. 6:25 to play in the ball game. We'll see what Parker comes in with from the sideline. Lee and Maddox on this side. They'll form a trip set with Cam Wilson. Parker takes a snap, rolls to the right. He's got some room, maybe turns it up, looks to the end zone. Caught. And see if he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Cam Wilson, big play there. Nice catch and throw.
Good throw on the run by Luke Parker.
Sorry, I thought they signaled touchdown. It is not a touchdown.
Oh, they did signal touchdown. The guy on the sideline did signal touchdown. But they're going to say no now.
It is a touchdown.
Okay, let's make up our minds here, guys. It is touchdown. Sutton Ritchie's going to try the extra point. Nichols is going to hold for Caldwell County. Good snap. Kick is up. And kick is good. John, let's keep it here and tell about the kick on our extra point sponsor. But Caldwell County does what they have to do, guys. They score and get on the board 20-7 now with 5:58 left to play in the ball game. That extra point, of course, brought to you by our friends at Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Goodwin Insurance is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics. Bruce, Bob, we said on that drive when Caldwell County took over, they had to score to have a legitimate shot at winning this ball game. Now you're right back to just a 13-point game. Still almost 6 minutes, 5:58 left on the clock. Caldwell County needs to get Crittenden County off the field right here, obviously, just as quick as they can.
I think we'll be approaching this kickoff with a lot of fire, knowing that we've just scored, and our defense for the most part tonight has been pretty stellar. Obviously, Micah Newcomb has had a lot to do with the Rockets' success with his pinpoint passing and the Rockets' ability to catch the ball. But, you know, you just never know. This game still has 6 minutes to go, and a lot of things can happen.
Tell me, Bruce, too early for an onside kick?
Probably, but I don't know. I mean, you know, how much you trust your defense at this point? If you trust your defense, you kick it down there. Hope to get a 3 and out, get the ball back. But like I said, you know, there's 6 minutes left in this game, so you're, you know, two possessions is probably all you're going to be able to get out of it, barring, you know, some turnovers of some kind.
It's going to be Sutton Ritchie to put it in play, and it is an onside kick covered by Crittenden County at the 45-yard line.
Pretty good onside kick. Good handle, being handled well by Crittenden County.
I kind of felt like that was coming, but I'm like you, Bruce. I didn't know if it was too early to call on that one or not, giving Crittenden County very good field position. But sometimes you're 0-8 and you're in a tight ball game with time starting to run out. You take some chances.
Yeah, I mean, I
kind of like the call.
I think it was a good call. Your offense just scored, so you've got a little momentum. You're limited on, like I said, ad nauseum, you're limited on the number of possessions you're going to have left in this game. So I think it was a calculated, good call. It just didn't work out. Crittenden recovered the ball.
Player we haven't seen his safety this year, Luke Maddox, is back at safety for Caldwell County. This one is Crittenden getting a hole up the middle, kicks it to the outside, and it's going to be a big gain for the Rockets to the far sideline. That was number 21, Jacob Carter, who has played a lot here, especially in the second half. And he breaks that one for a big gain for Crittenden County and a first down around the 34-yard line. So Caldwell County took a shot. Carter ends up making them pay, though, as he goes from his own 45 down to the Caldwell County 34-yard line. First and 10 Rockets, leading this one 20-7. Newcomb with the handoff again to Carter. Little block in the back and a hold not called, ironically, with all the penalties tonight. And it is a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play.
Gain of about
Clock stops as Carter was pushed out of bounds.
9 yards on the play.
They give him 9-yard gain
Second down and
on the
one
play.
for
2nd and 1 coming up for the Rockets.
Well, Maurice Seals he got pressure, got in the backfield. The guy back just bounced it out, and we didn't have any contain to come up and get him. But
It looked like Seals both got blocked a little bit in the back and held at the same time, but no call.
Well, that block in the back within, I think it's 2 yards of the line of scrimmage, is not a block in the back.
Maybe their arms are getting tired from throwing the flags because I know their pitch count is high if they're not tired.
This one official's gone to his left hand.
Oh, very good, Bob. 5:17 left to play in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Newcomb going to keep it himself. Tries to get to the outside. I think it's Mobley with the stop on the far side by the Tigers. Crittenden County with considerably more yards on the ground this half than the first. Caldwell limited the Rockets to only 2 yards on the ground in the first half.
Gain of about 6 yards on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up for the Rockets. Stay tuned after this one's over for the Trilogy post-game report. We'll have all the game stats down on the field. Crittenden, handoff. Looks like Carter takes it. And a suplex tackle by Cole Sherrill on that one.
21, Jacob Carter on the run.
Sherrill picked him up. I've called his play before with a wrestling term, but that looked like the Brock Lesnar suplex on that tackle.
I thought we should have got 2 points for a takedown on that play.
It was a pretty good one, but it is enough for a first down for Crittenden County as they try to ice this one away on this drive. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Newcomb brings them to the line. Offset eye. Newcomb to the deep back, up the middle, cashes in to the right side. Caldwell desperately trying to rip that ball away.
On the run for the Rockets.
Cam Wilson. Maybe that was not Cam Wilson, excuse me. It looked like him in on the tackle. But it's Crittenden County using quite a bit of that clock, and the scoreboard now goes out like this game hasn't gone on long enough. All you've got going is the time left on the scoreboard right now.
Maybe the generator
run out of gas.
Something, yeah.
The only thing still in operation is the clock.
Our producer said, don't jinx us on that one. Newcomb looks to throw and instead keeps it himself. Puts it up in the end zone, in and out of the hands. He had a receiver open in the back of the end zone. That's a couple of plays where it looked like Newcomb has gone past that line of scrimmage on a throw. Incompletion, but the clock not stopping.
We can't stop the clock here, guys. Got a malfunction. We can't stop it, sir.
And it is going to be kept on the field now. These officials will get together. Was there a flag on the play on that throw to the end zone? It appears.
Maybe he was past the line of scrimmage.
I think that's what he did call, but.
So that will bring Crittenden County back a little bit. The scoreboard has malfunction here. They had the clock running, but now they can't stop the clock.
Which that's also legal forward pass, also a loss of down, I do believe.
We'll look at the marker on the sideline. It's 3rd down.
And the white hat just,
And about 13 coming up for the Rockets.
When he set the ball to play, he also waved his arm to start the clock, so hopefully whoever's keeping the clock did not start it on an incomplete pass.
Handoff up the middle. Crittenden County just
Piper on the carry.
icing this one away, if you will, staying on the ground with it. They can get another first down without scoring, but they would have to get down roughly the 2-yard line. 4th down and 9 coming up for the Rockets. 20-7 is the score here from Crittenden County. Not sure how much time is left now. Everything back on the scoreboard except the clock. But not a lot of time left in this one, as the Rockets are looking to improve to 5-4 on the season. Newcomb passes into the end zone, and a great catch for a Rocket touchdown. That was Caden Howard. Another time Crittenden County has made the catch and taken a big hit and still able to hold on to the football. 26-7 now the score, as the crowd starts to file out just a little bit here from Marion. Crittenden County surprisingly going for the extra point attempt. They haven't had a lot of luck on this season, only 3 out of 8 coming into tonight. This kick up, it has plenty of distance, and it is good. After the score, it's Crittenden County 27, Caldwell County 7, back in 30 seconds.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Back to the game, 27-7 the score after the Rockets cash it in after the Tigers try the onside kick. Crittenden County goes 55 yards and increases their lead 27-7. Let's go down while the teams come back out on the field for a sideline report with Todd Griffin.
Yeah, that last touchdown pass, guys, I'm not sure that seemed necessary, but I probably would have just went ahead and run the football at that point. But, you know, you remember things like that later on, and maybe the Tigers have been in a different situation at some point, but still a minute 17, maybe a chance to do something offensively here for Caldwell County, see if they can get the ball down the field and get in scoring range again.
Stay tuned after this game's over for the Trilogy post-game report. The kick is away. Shane Farrell touches it, picks it up after the bounce, looks to get up the middle. Now he's going to try to dance to the outside. He's going to be taken down. And some scuffling going on between some players blocking down the field. A flag comes in. Farrell just really nowhere to go on that one.
You know, our guys are, and they're young, and high school ball is not junior pro, it's not middle school. You can't outrun people to the sidelines unless you're just extremely, extremely fast. And our guys have a lot of that when they get the ball. They'll get it over time. It'll get coached into them, but they've got to get up the field and quit just trying to run around the edges.
Yeah, east-west is not going to cut it in high school or college. North-south is what these kids ought to be doing.
Tigers take over with 1:08 left in the ball game, down by 20. Parker still in at quarterback. Hand off to Fox. Fox hit in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple of yards on the play. And Caldwell County will enter the last minute of play here, down 27-7.
And on that, kind of the point now, like I said, you just coaching, you don't want any of your players to do anything silly that's going to get them disqualified for the next week. Crittenden County's kind of feeling it right now, and I'm sure they're saying some things. And we can't retaliate. We're just going to have to, keep our mouths closed and get this game over with.
I don't know how many years you have to go back for back-to-back Crittenden County wins, but they're looking to seal this one away. Mix up on the handoff. Parker's going to keep it and pick up a couple of yards on the play. Third down coming up, and I'm not sure we will get another play off before this one is over. And the teams will walk off the field. The final here tonight from Marion, Crittenden County 27, Caldwell County 7. Todd, you just jump in when you get a coach down to interview on the Joint Barbecue post-game coaches interview. The Joint is the place to go. Feel the heat of the game with Tiger Coaches, brought to you by the Joint Barbecue. Real talk, real time, real barbecue, smoky flavor, tender, full of flavor, just like our Tiger strategy on the field. Go to the Joint, bbqwky.com for more information. Remember, life's sweeter when you're at the Joint. 27-7, Caldwell County falls to 0-9 for the year. They'll try to avoid a winless regular season next week, taking on the Trigg County Wildcats at Princeton. And guys, we'll talk a little bit about that game maybe in the post game, but Trigg County eliminated from playoff possibility already this season, so hopefully they'll come in on a down note, and Caldwell County will be able to take advantage of a big Hall of Fame night at our stadium before going on the road to face Owensboro Catholic, the top-ranked team in 2A football right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Trigg, they were, I think Todd said down early playing McLean tonight, so it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, I don't know those kids, are they willing to, strap it on and go one more game next week, or, they want to go home and not show up. And
Todd, if you have one, let's go ahead and send it down to the field with you.
Yeah, I have Demetrius Kane with us here on the field after the ball game, and D, this was always a big rivalry game with Crittenden County.
Oh yeah, we always love coming here. They love coming there. We know how they play. They know how we play, and it's always a good matchup when it comes to on that date.
We got a touchdown there on the board late. I wish we could have got one a little earlier, maybe made this game a little more interesting.
Yeah, I think we just kind of fell into the trap of the hype of the rivalry game, just penalties, going back at each other, bickering and stuff, and kind of held us back on offense getting in the end zone.
Got a big game with Trigg County coming next week. That's a lot like this one, a big rivalry game.
Yes, sir, but it's the next game. It's a rivalry game. Hopefully we can just end up 1-0 next week.
All right, good job. Thanks,
yes,
D. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
D. Kane right there, coach of the Tigers, one of them, and Tigers with a tough loss here tonight, guys, 27-7. But Trigg County was down big. There was a running clock in that game, I believe, at McLean County. I think the last score I saw was 44-14. So Trigg's going to come in next week to the 139 Bowl on a bit of a slide. The Tigers going to have to try to build some momentum this week in practice and get ready for that game and see if you can't get out of that 139 Bowl with that trophy still in the team room at the field house.
All right, Todd, thank you for the Joint Barbecue interview there after the game with former Caldwell County superstar D. Kane. Tigers lose this one 27-7. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get underway with the Trilogy postgame report next on WPKY.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
Financial planning should be specific to you and your life circumstances. That is why we created Invest FB Wealth Management, a division of Farmers Bank. Hi, I'm Jeff McDaniels, Invest FB's lead financial advisor. Whether you're saving for retirement, starting a business, or planning your family's future, our individual and comprehensive approach can help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us today at our Princeton or Eddyville offices to start a conversation about your individual financial needs.
We're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore at Joyner Hardware on Main Street in Princeton.
At Trilogy Performance Sports, they believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training. Their staff members are actively enriching the lives of their members and creating a community of like-minded people. And getting you in shape is their number one goal. They have everything you need: knowledge, experience, and equipment. They find out what's important to you and design a customized plan that fits your needs. Learn more at trilogyperformancesports.com.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
At Goodwin Insurance, they select their insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with the agents at Goodwin Insurance, you can count on receiving fast, courteous professional service with quality protection. You deserve someone that provides comprehensive coverage and is working alongside you in your community. Contact them today for a quote.
Goodwin Insurance of Princeton, Cadiz, or Marion, or online at insurewithgoodwin.com.
Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care. Our team of medical professionals can diagnose and treat a wide range of orthopedic care and get you back on the path to a happier, healthier you. Whether you need basic fracture care or osteoporosis management, a sports physical, or back pain treatment, we've got you covered. To learn more or to schedule an appointment with an orthopedic provider, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Gear up, Tiger fans. Every Friday night following your 5 p.m. news edge, WPKY kicks off Friday Night Football with a look at the night's action around the area. Then, don't miss the WPKY Coaches Show. WPKY's Todd Griffin tackles the stats and numbers and get the scoop straight from the coach. Brought to you by the Joint Barbecue Wings and More in Eddyville. The WPKY Coaches Show, the home for Caldwell County Tiger football, 1580, 103.3 WPKY. Time for a recap of tonight's action. The WPKY Tiger Postgame Report is on the air.
Back to Marion, Kentucky, where Caldwell County drops to 0-9 on the season with a 27-7 loss to Crittenden County here tonight. Time now to get underway on the Trilogy Performance Sports Postgame Report. Trilogy provides top-of-the-line equipment and a vast array of classes, as well as an open gym. They're a family-friendly environment that focuses on achieving your sports performance and fitness goals. Cheering on the Tigers, Trilogy wishes you the best of luck this season. Get in the game and feel great at Trilogy Performance Sports. Guys, a game here that had about as much flow as a stopped-up sink. No real, for either team, nobody was getting anything going tonight. Crittenden County led this one 12-0 at halftime. Caldwell County able to come back and get a touchdown, make it 20-7 at one point, but just too little time left for the Tigers. Offensively, it was just another frustrating night for the Tigers. You would see some good things go on, and then penalties or a rare turnover for the Tigers come up and just stop whatever momentum we had at times tonight.
Well, that's the name of the game. We just don't have enough athletes out there and what athletes we do have are young and really still learning the ins and outs of the game. But and we also had some situations tonight where we had to really almost had no quarterback, if you will. And Luke had to step in there, and I thought he played pretty well at that position and threw the touchdown pass that put us on the board. But it's one of those things where we've got to get better. And Bruce made the point a while ago, we do too much running wide. We don't cut the ball upfield. If we only get 1 or 2 yards, so be it. We're not going to get outside these guys, and it's just never going to work. Football is not designed to play east-west. It's designed to go north-south. And but I thought the defense on several occasions tonight played well. We were stellar, but we ran into another hot quarterback. We seem to pick out the teams that have the hot quarterbacks. Newcomb was, I don't know, but probably like 26 out of 30 or something like that tonight. And throwing the ball on a dime where it had to be thrown, and then some of these guys were making nice catches of the ball. So you got to hand it to Crittenden County. They played a good game, deserved to win.
Yeah, the defense played well tonight. Played well enough, definitely kept us in the game till pretty much about the last 3 minutes when they and they scored the final touchdown. Offense had some plays, but again, shot themselves in the foot all night with penalties. And again, just the margin for error is tiny, and we can't do that. So hopefully next week the defense can bring the same energy. The offense can, clean up the mistakes, and maybe it'll click, and we can get a win against Drake.
You want to blame some of the personal foul penalties on youth, but really, in all essence, this is a team that's played. This is their 9th game. You know better than to do this. Even though emotions were running high, you saw a little bit of scuffling back and forth, even from the opening kickoff tonight. Caldwell desperately wanted a win. Crittenden County marks this game on their schedule every year. They want to beat Caldwell County just about as much as anybody on their schedule. So both teams were fired up for it. You can accept that. But some of these penalties after the play of just jawing and cost yourself, like after the opening run by Luke Maddox tonight, just kind of set the stage for the entire game. He had a good gain on first down to start the ball game tonight, called back on penalty.
Yep. And that's we've had that scenario, 2 or 3 times this year, Dennis, or 4. So it's just one of those things that we seemingly can't get off to a good start in these ball games.
Yeah, you got to play with your pads, and again, football's a game of emotion, and so you're going to have that, but it's also a game of controlling your emotion where you don't hurt your team. And I don't know how many legitimately we should have got tonight. I can't hear things from up here, but I can see gestures from up here, and we're definitely guilty of some of the flags that came our way.
Right, absolutely. It's a game I'm sure the officials didn't like being a part of tonight, because they had to walk that fine line to keep this one intact or let it get away from them. So they had to keep calling the penalties, even though it made this game extremely long and extremely frustrating for people on both sides of the football, but I think a little bit more so for Caldwell County, as Coach McClung and Coach Stallings and some of the others wanted some explanation on some of these calls down there. So it's a game that Caldwell County has to learn from. You're going to get that same rivalry next week in Princeton when Trigg County comes to town. Trigg County is going to be on a bit of a losing streak coming in. They're out of the playoffs. So you don't know what kind of mentality Trigg County is going to bring into that game, whether they're really up for it or whether they're just ready to get to basketball season.
Well, and I haven't heard, but what Trigg, but I understand they lost their quarterback about 2 games ago. He left the team. So McLean County was handling them pretty easily tonight, but no, we've got to hopefully have another great week of practice and get ourselves tuned in as to what winning football is about, and make your play, get up and go back to the huddle and forget about the other stuff. That's when you know you're maturing, if you can shake that other stuff off.
And it is the final of 27-7 here tonight, Crittenden County over Caldwell County. Time now on the Trilogy postgame report for tonight's stats, and for that, we'll turn it back over to Todd.
All right, Dennis, thanks. We're just finishing up the stats over here. Caldwell County falling 27-7 at Crittenden County tonight. Stats brought to you by West Kentucky Memorials, with locations in Princeton, Cadiz, and Hopkinsville. Proud supporter of Caldwell County football. West Kentucky Memorials offers quality handcrafted granite memorials. West Kentucky Memorials bringing you the post-game stats, and Crittenden County ends up the night with 364 total yards, and a big game for quarterback Micah Newcomb. He completes 25 of 32 attempts for 256 yards. Thought the Tiger defense did a good job against the rush, especially in the first half. Only gave up 2 rushing yards in the first half, but Crittenden County ends up with 108 for the contest, so 108 on the ground, 256 in the air, 364 the total yardage tonight for Crittenden County. The Rockets had 19 first downs. For the Tigers, just never could get enough going tonight on the offensive side of the football. We mentioned a couple of times during the broadcast, especially when it was 12-0, it felt like it was even worse. But, the Tigers were a play or two away from really making that thing interesting, but just not able to mount enough offense, getting the touchdown there in the fourth quarter to get it to 20-7, but that's as close as the Tigers could get. Caldwell County with 55 rushing yards tonight, 37 yards passing, 92 total yards of offense. Caldwell County with 6 first downs. Gus Fox was the leading ground gainer tonight. He had 24 yards on 8 carries. So, again, just
not a lot going offensively. The Tigers, if they could have mounted just a little bit of offense tonight, but every time it seemed like they got something going, as you guys said, we'd see a flag and the Tigers would get back up and have to start everything all over again. One more award to give away here. Time for the Parker Eye Care's Eye on the Tiger Award. Tonight we're going to give that award to Sutton Ritchie. Sutton Ritchie coming over from the soccer team. He and Timothy Nichols give the Tigers a good 1-2 punch in the kicking game. So Sutton Ritchie gets our Parker Eye Care Eye on the Tiger Award tonight. Tired of dry, itchy eyes? Discover relief with OptiLight by Luminous at Parker Eye Care. Say goodbye to discomfort and hello to bright, clear vision. Learn more at parkereyecare.com. See you on the field with Parker Eye Care. You're always in clear sight. We'll talk to Tiger head coach Aaron McClung and members of the Tiger coaching staff tomorrow morning on Saturday Morning Quarterback, live from the Biscuit Barn and Ice Cream Eatery on West Main Street. And we appreciate the coaches dropping by each Saturday morning for that. Like I said, Dennis, looking at the stats, just a little more offense for this team, and you feel like they've been right in the middle of this one tonight.
We've been wanting that basically all season. We'll get to that point, and it just kind of flutters out just a little bit, if you will, offensively. Maybe next week is the week we finally get off of that. The thing these guys are trying to avoid, there's never been an over team at Caldwell County High School. We've had some with the old Butler teams back in the day, but the worst record by a Caldwell County team, if I looked it up right in the magazine that Todd puts out in the preseason every year, 1-9-1 back in 1970. So that's what Caldwell County is trying to avoid next week, as they'll take on the Trigg County Wildcats at Princeton in the regular season finale before heading to their toughest game, if you can believe it, all season long with the schedule we've played. You're going to go up against what many consider the number one team and the number one team RPI-wise in 2A, and that's Owensboro Catholic.
Yeah, and Trigg County did lose tonight, 44-14, the final score at McLean County. Owensboro Catholic with a big win over Fort Campbell, so OCATH did get the number 1 seed. The Tigers now locked into the number 4 seed, so in 2 weeks we'll make the trip up to Owensboro for that matchup. And, yeah, I think looking back, I think you have to go back to the 1926 Princeton Butler Tigers, who were 0-6-1, to find an offer in that win column for the season. So, next week, a chance to win one, and then 2 weeks, go so we can make a big upset.
I've watched a lot of soccer in my life where the kids played. I always hated a tie, but right now, a tie even looks appetizing. We would take it. But we'll try it again with Trigg County next week. We're going to take a short break here on the Trilogy Postgame Report. When we come back, we'll hand out the awards, look ahead to next week, and get set for the Wildcats.
If you're involved in an auto accident, it's your choice where your vehicle is repaired. Some insurance companies refer you to pro shops because they give the insurance company discounts. But with those discounts, the insurance company has input on the parts used and might not always use what is best. At Trice Hughes Body Shop, they're not partnered with an insurance company, but they give the same lifetime limited warranty to the person who owns the vehicle at the time of repairs. Visit Trice Hughes in Princeton for your vehicle repairs.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cook-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
With Planters Bank, you're served up points with every swipe of your Planters check card with You Choose Rewards. You'll earn points on every credit transaction you make with your Planters Bank Visa check card. Visit PlantersBankOnline.com to learn more. You choose rewards on the Planters Visa check card. Reason number 15, that Planters is the bank where you can expect great things. Member FDIC.
SportsEdge.com, we strive every day to continue to bring you the gold standard in high school sports coverage with more on your teams and your players.
Where did it show up there?
And while they are not gold, those crystal awards we have won for doing what we love to do are pretty cool too.
That's something we see every day.
The Kentucky Broadcasters Best Digital Product Award winner.
Ball game over.
YourSportsEdge.com.
Welcome back to the Trilogy Postgame Report. Caldwell County loses here tonight at Crittenden County 27-7. Trilogy offers a big range of things at Trilogy. All the classes you want, top of the line equipment, an open gym. So go by Trilogy, check out what they have there. Always free to come and try. Get in the game and feel great at Trilogy Performance Sports. 27-7 the final here tonight. Time to hand out a few awards. And Bob, let's start out with the Power Line Play of the Game, brought to you by C3 Electric. C3 Electric sells and services Generac generators, new construction, remodels, and much more. With over 25 years of experience, you can trust C3 Electric for quality service and installation.
And Dennis, tonight we're going to give that award to Cole Sherrill. He really had an outstanding game defensively. Another standout tonight was Maurice Seals and some action, and Jack Roach. But Cole, about every third or fourth play, was making a tackle on defense for the Tigers. So he is our power lineman of the game.
He really set the standard tonight early on for the Tigers as far as being fired up to play a football game. He was in, like you said, everywhere, flying around the field. I thought he had a great game tonight in a losing effort for Caldwell County, but you have to take your hat off to Cole Sherrill. Let's go down to the quick cut of the ball game, brought to you by our friends at Big Boys Barbershop. Walk-ins are welcome at Big Boys, so come on by for that quick cut. Joe and Mike will slick you up quick at Big Boys Barbershop, 117 West Main in Princeton, where you can walk right in for that quick cut.
We're going to give that award to Shane Farrell. He had a kickoff return tonight that probably brought it about 25 to 30 yards upfield and was cutting back, darting in and out, and picking up good yardage on the kickoff return. So Shane Farrell gets our quick cut award of the night.
All right, congratulations to Shane on that honor tonight. Let's go down to the catch of the game, brought to you by Coleman Auto Parts in Princeton, your hometown Napa Auto Parts dealer. They have tools, equipment, and many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, golf cart, and farm. Stop by and see Charles Quinn Coleman and staff at Coleman Auto Parts in Princeton. Napa know-how at its best.
And the catch of the game has to be our touchdown reception tonight by Cam Wilson. A nice throw by Luke Parker to get the ball out there. Cam making a nice catch and then getting into the end zone. Didn't know the PA system didn't know whether he was in or not. Cam gets that award tonight.
Congratulations to him and Caldwell County's only points tonight, courtesy of that rollout touchdown throw from Luke Parker to Cam Wilson. Let's go with the play of the game, brought to you by the Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. Need game day attire? Stop in the Athletic Center in Princeton, a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics.
And the play of the game, we're going to give that to Luke Parker on our touchdown drive. Luke had two nice plays. He had a scramble running. He ran out of the pocket, scrambled, picked up a first down, maybe picked up 17 yards on that play. Either one play later or two plays later, he scrambles and hits Cam Wilson in the corner of the end zone. So the play of the game was Luke's scramble, picking up that key first down tonight.
All right, congratulations to all of those players tonight on the various awards. This is the Trilogy Post-Game Report. Trilogy provides top-of-the-line equipment and a vast array of classes, as well as an open gym. They have a family-friendly environment, and they want you to achieve all of your sports, performance, and fitness goals. They wish you the best of luck this season, Tigers. Get in the game and feel great at Trilogy Performance Sports. 27-7 the final here. Caldwell County now 0-9 on the season. We'll try to break that record or break that streak next week at Princeton as we take on the Trigg County Wildcats. We'll have Scott Brown's show, the Friday Night Football, on at 5:30. Todd will be on with Coach McClung at 6. We'll be on with the Farmers Bank pregame show at 6:30, and then kickoff for the Wildcats and the Tigers from Princeton next week at 7 o'clock. So for Todd Griffin on the field, John Miller here at our sides as always, Bob Hayes and Bruce McAllister with us for the rest of the season. I'm Dennis Stevens. Thank you for listening. We'll see you again next week from Caldwell County Stadium.
Thanks
Thanks for listening to Caldwell County Tiger Football on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide streaming audio on WPKYonline.com and on your free WPKY app. Your announcers are Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, and Todd Griffin, along with Gary Goodacre. Tiger Football is produced by John Miller, executive producer Beth Mann. To see a complete wrap-up of tonight's game at yoursportsedge.com. Video of tonight's game can be found at WPKYonline.com.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in.
Disconnected.
Time to ID. Might be the first time I've ever folded a chair sober. I'm struggling.
First time you what?
Holding this chair sober.
Oh.
I sit around the fire pit.
Do you find it more difficult when you're sober?
Yeah, I do, Bob.
I do.